Live for my birthday. Woo! Thank you, HBR, for the birthday wishes. You can hit the link and hop up if you want. I only allow people that I know, but I've known you so long. You're a brother. Just figured I'd do a short live because, well, my phone won't charge. I got like 46 battery with it being plugged in, so happy birthday to me. My birthday stream, anybody that I know that wants to come up, feel free. We are live. Link should be pinned. I tried to make sure it was pinned. I know a lot of other people are probably live still too. But yeah, 10 minutes left on my birthday. So I figured I'd do a birthday live and see who rolled through. Or at least as long as my battery lasts. Yes, I'm no better than a certain somebody that sits online and talks to himself. But we'll see. I hope that I'm better than he is. Still not playing music because I'm not downloading anything on my phone. I mean, I think I got one or two already downloaded, but again, I prefer conversation over music. Though I do like music, and I'm kind of a historian at it. Monkey balls. Everybody loves monkey balls. Again, you feel free to jump up if you want. Send a link to a bunch of people I know on IG also. Not to jump up, but to the stream. And I figure anybody who comes to the stream will see the pinned comment, and anybody I know is allowed to hop up. I'm out in my shed and I hear a train in the distance, so I may end up muting shortly so I don't blow people's eardrums out. Especially those with headphones on. So the only person that I know of that I share a birthday with is Bruce Wayne, which that's kind of cool. 8 minutes left till my birthday is officially over, but I don't call it over until I go to bed, so as long as this stream is up, it's my birthday stream. My parents took me out for my birthday dinner on Saturday because they were busy Sunday and today with church stuff. One of my brothers gave me my birthday present Super Bowl Sunday, and I think that's about all the gifts I've gotten. Other than, my phone not wanting to charge. I took it down to like 30% and having it plugged in for over 2 hours, it's only gotten up 6%. Well, no, it's gotten up 16%. We're at 46 with it plugged into a battery pack. I appreciate that, HBR. It's been a long time since you and I have actually had any kind of conversation other than, being on panels together talking about other stupid shit. How you been? Everything good? I know Alpha Tyler's Discord gets the notification also, so people should show up slowly but surely. Like I said, I'm just hoping my battery charges. And it's 49 degrees here. It's supposed to get up into the 60s and 70s over the next couple of days during the highs during the daytime. Lows 40s and 50s. Don't mean to rub that into anybody, but that's the benefit of living on the coast. I don't see snow. YouTube tells me I have 0 viewers, but I'm sure it's people popping in and popping out and popping in and popping out. So it's not registering. Yay, 1 viewer. People get ready. There's a train a coming. Thank you, Mike. Ouch, HBR. Ouch. You make me cold just hearing about that. But again, that's why, like I said, why I love living where I do. I don't have to deal with all that. And anybody that I know that's in the chat, feel free to hit the link and come on up and talk with me. I feel stupid sitting here talking to myself. I never know what to do or say that entertains anybody. I'm sure it did, HBR. I'm sure it did. I never have asked you, HBR. Do you prefer being called HBR or Hillbilly, or do you have a preference? Yay, we have 3 viewers now. Hey, Loki. Anybody that wants to, feel free to hit the link to come up and have a conversation. Right, Mike? That's cool. As long as we don't call you late for dinner, right, HBR? Apologize if anybody's eardrums are getting blown out wearing headphones because of the train. Let me mute up real quick. I've had a couple of naps today. My old man ass. I feel you, HBR. I feel you. And we got the asshole train conductor coming through. He's been blowing his horn because there's a stop a quarter mile one way and a quarter mile the other way, and he's been blowing it all the way through. He finally stopped blowing the horn. Let me talk about the asshole train conductor. The asshole train conductor blowing his horn from a quarter mile one way to a quarter mile the other way. Like I said, I feel so loved that people are jumping into the live panel with me. But I appreciate all y'all that are here and chatting in the comments. Thank you, Loki. Technically, it's officially over, but to me, it's not over until I go to bed. So I'm still going to be saying it's my birthday still. Considering I was born at like anywhere between 2 and 4 a.m. So I figure I got a couple of hours even after midnight, which it is 1 minute past midnight here. I know on the East Coast it's an hour and 1 minute, but I live in Central, so screw them. I understand, Loki. It's all good. I wanted to go live earlier, but like I said, my phone never wanted to charge for me in the 2 or 3 hours leading up to the time I finally decided to go live. I actually gained a few in my battery percentage. I started the live at 37% plugged into a battery pack, and I'm up to 45%. Yay, me! I did have cake today because my mom made me a birthday cake. And like I said, they took me out to lunch on Saturday because they were busy Sunday and today with church stuff. And one of my brothers gave me a birthday present on the Super Bowl because he's a truck driver and that's when he was in town. But other than that, jumping into Alpha Stream, it's been just kind of another day, any other day. Yeah, it's church function. The church puts on bingo on Monday, Carhole, so that's what they do. They go and volunteer at the church for bingo. Help out with giving out the sheets of bingo pads and daubers and all that. Yeah, something like that. Ouch, HBR, ouch. I know that feeling because about 3 weeks ago, my car starter went out and I haven't been able to drive other than borrow my parents' car. And yes, I am glad you're home safe too. Buddy of mine says he come and change the starter for me, but he just never has the time. Thanks, Dan. I appreciate the birthday wishes. Been kind of a humdrum, boring one, but at least there was no drama that I know of or care to know of. I saw your son went live earlier. I just couldn't bring it in me to sit and watch it. When you were live. Again, anybody that wants to, feel free to hit the link. I call it the Boredom Podcast because I go live because I'm bored, but at the same time, I prefer having actual conversations with people on panel than just the chat. But, it is what it is. I don't mind either way. Well, I do mind, but I appreciate everybody that comes through and talks in the text, even if they don't hit the link. Had some interesting conversations in Alpha's Discord too. Most of it is of a religious context, but I don't really go into those here because I try to avoid religion and politics because, well, it's the thing that divides people the most, and I don't want to divide people. I want to bring people together, have actual conversations and talk. We can have disagreements and all that, but at the end of the day, we're all friends, and that's what I'm here for: is the friendship, the camaraderie, hanging out and bullshitting. Won't shy away from a conversation, but like I said, those topics I try to not initiate the conversation.
Okay, stop crying up here. It's a bad look, fucking.
Nobody's crying. I'm just bored. I appreciate you popping up.
Oh, okay. I thought you was crying over there, sitting there giving everybody like hell. Like, this is my opinion. Nobody else's opinion matters.
Nope. I'm not your son.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna get up here and rant and rave about people and
ranting
talk about
and
things that
right
happened
now.
6 years ago and all that.
Oh, well, shit. Make it 8 years. Fuck it, make it 10.
Yeah, Loki. Discord's
home, I said.
Yeah, Discord's a real fun place for people to get together and hang out. It's just
a lot of people. Nobody's ever in there chatting, so it's like.
Oh,
so
Alphas has been popping off lately, but it's been on a religious or political topic basis in general, mainly.
Okay, well, I'll start lurking back in, but it's like a lot of time I go look, it's like nobody's ever, in there. So, well, it ain't just that Discord; it's about every Discord I look at. I'm like, oh, okay,
right.
Everybody's really chatting. And I'll be honest, I've kind of fallen out of Discord, especially once they took the ability to listen to music away. That fucking sucked.
That's back though.
Oh, Discord, is it? They brought okay.
Discord
I used to send Discord and fucking play music.
Yeah, Discord has like a thing where you can do games, and one of those things in the gaming section is to watch links from YouTube.
No, okay. I know, I know some people stay at it because people screenshot what people saying and all that shit.
Right. But no, Alpha's Discord is pretty, free speech and everything, and it's lately gotten pretty popping in the conversation of religion and politics, and they even set up a tab for just that discussion because there's an agnostic and a hardcore Christian that go back and forth, along with Alpha Tyler.
I see HBR in the chat.
Christian too.
Come on up here, HBR. Carho, I see you. Let's bring your ass up here too.
I know Loki said he would, but he's tired. But
start sending packages of Ford to your house. Ford magazines, Ford catalogs, Ford posters.
Thank you, Neff, brother.
Little bitch running around your yard with 4 T-shirts on. You know what I mean? The basics.
Thank you, Neff, my brother. If you feel like it, you can hit the link and hop up here for a little while.
Neff, where the hell you been? You're grounded.
He dropped his video today, which was funny.
Yeah, I gotta watch that shit. I saw he dropped it. Yeah.
Oh, I watched
Yeah,
it as soon as it dropped. I posted in the comments, "Happy birthday to me." Neff dropped a video. Woo!
it's just weird not having the famous booty bandit around, you know?
Neff's always been my brother from another mother.
Are you saying Neff or Nips?
Neff.
Oh, okay.
NEPA.
Like, what is this man talking about? Nipples.
Because that's all you want to talk about in here.
Since you brought it up, nipples all started back in 1902. You know, that was the day they realized the nipples should be called nips. There was a whole Supreme Court hearing about it. It was a 9-0 decision about nips. Yeah, you don't know the history?
No, I didn't. I was
It
listening
all
and
started from a
glad that you're
congressman in
giving me
Alabama.
the history. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a congressman in Alabama who just wanted to call nipples nips, and he led that shit all the way to the Supreme Court. It was a crazy story. Damn history.
That's fine, Neff. I appreciate you stopping by anyway. Just would love to be able to hang out and talk with you.
He just mad at me because I didn't show him my nips. That's what's wrong with him, Jay.
And it would figure that A, you would know the history of nips, and B, that you would want to talk about them since, you spend 12 hours of your life on the internet a day
God, I know.
screen sniping your son to make sure that he's
I have to
popular
make it
enough to get a
entertaining for
views.
myself, but God,
Mhm.
sometimes I'm like, fuck. I spend this much time.
Yeah. Like I said, you're just trying to help your son get his views.
He ain't getting that many views. Well, apparently, he dropped his diss track on Upchurch, so he's got 1.6K views. So he's like super excited right now.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what it's about right now.
I gotcha.
He he's getting all the a few of the Creep Squad people in there talking shit to him, so
Right.
he's all
Oh, yeah,
excited.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get you. And I appreciate it, Neff. Anytime.
Yeah,
Loki.
I'm gonna check out your video, Niff. I saw it. I was like, oh shit, I gotta sit and watch that. Kind of got tangled up in some PS5 though, because I've been on the internet big chunk of the day.
I mean, if somebody that has, computer access were to hop up here, we could actually show it.
I wish HBR was here. He bailed already.
I think he's just trying to get people over here to help out.
Okay.
He said that he shared it out to a bunch of people. Plus, he had that car problem and got it home. So, I hope everything works out for him.
Oh, so you had been watching Loki.
Like I said, the only famous person I know of that shares my birthday is Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, who's that guy?
Batman. Bruce Wayne was
Oh,
created on February 19th. My brother sends me the meme about it every year.
oh, okay. I figured the guy was maybe an Allstate insurance salesman or something. My bad.
Farmers.
Oh, he's
Because he knows
farmers.
a thing or two, because he's seen a thing or two,
You hear Menace's diss track?
Yep. I listen to everything that Menace and KSM put out. I may not
Oh, you're a
comment
stalker.
right away, but I usually will later on.
Jay just admitted to being a stalker.
Yep. Of people
I
that
gotta
I'm a
say,
fan
I
of.
do love the choice of beat he picked.
Hmm.
That was fantastic,
Hmm.
and he even ran with it. You know what I mean?
Oh
From
yeah.
the 8 Mile movie. That was
Oh
dope.
yeah. That was funny. I give him credit. He's talented.
Who? Menace?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I taught him everything he knows.
Menace, KSN, Damier, JJV, Alpha Tyler, Namson, all of them are talented. Neff. Though Neff doesn't drop enough music anymore because he's focused on video games and doing his commentary stuff. I still love his music.
No, absolutely. Oh, look, you know how I feel about that, man. I appreciate everybody giving the like. I get it.
Yep.
I tell
Yep.
everybody I get it. I don't get, but people don't show up. I don't get frustrated or anything about it because I fully get it.
Right.
That it's fucking annoying.
Yeah. And again, like I said, I don't want to feed the drama, so that's why I don't pop in very often. I do every now and then when I'm bored, but I usually try to avoid it because I'd rather not know than know,
Yeah, I've made my choice. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've made my decision, but like I said, I'm okay with people who disagree with my decision or
Yep.
don't want to be part of it. That's fine. As long as we're homies outside of it, you know what I mean? I'm good
Oh
with it.
yeah. Nothing changes about how I feel about people, whether I agree with their content or not. I'm still friends with people.
Kicking some ass into Mortal Kombat 1 before I saw people start going live.
Ah, that's funny,
Doing
Loki.
kind of doing like this whole mission thing, but kind of mock shit. So
Yeah. In
doing
my
some major
downtime,
fatalities.
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just doing some fatality moves, learning.
That's cool. I was just gonna say that on my downtime, I've been playing Marvel Snap on my phone. Reminds me of the
Was it
old
the
days.
phone game?
Yeah, it reminds me of the old days when I used to play Marvel War of Heroes, but it's a little bit more updated, a little more challenging for a single player instead of having to get a guild or a group together and try to work to achieve goals.
I played a few of the phone games. Some of them ain't half bad.
Yeah.
Just if you're just sitting around playing on your phone,
Yeah.
Like I always did the one with the battleships,
Mm-hmm.
I think that was cool. I played the one, what's it, World of Tanks and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, with Marvel Snap, what it is all the Marvel characters are cards that you can upgrade. The upgrades really do nothing for you, but you get a bunch of stuff that helps you upgrade the cards, and you play against people or the computer. I haven't figured out hows or why you end up playing against whether it's a human or a bot, but it has it where you're playing your cards with what it takes to put the card down and then a power on it. And there's three sections you can put them in, and those three sections have different abilities or disabilities to your play. So, like, one will pop up and it'll say give -1 to all cards played here. And then you have cards that you can go ahead and change that you can play.
Yeah.
People that have abilities that it'll change what the position is to something else, or shut it down completely to where it doesn't give you any effects. There's effects of like any card you play will give you a copy of the card you played either to your hand or to a different position. And then there's stuff like it'll give you a you can't play cards here that are
Yeah.
either a cost of 1, 2, or 3, or a cost of 4, 5, or 6, or just at all. And then you have to strategize and win at least 2 of the 3 sections to win the battle.
Sounds like a lot to it just for a phone game.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, well, that's the main thing if you're having fun with it. So
Yeah.
yeah, we still homies, Loki. I just sometimes, with my decision, I do miss hanging out with
Thank you,
people.
Tater. Appreciate you, Tater.
What's up, Tater?
But yeah, that phone game it reminds me a lot of the old days that I used to play Marvel War of Heroes, which was another card game, but you could trade and trade for better cards or money. But instead, this doesn't allow for the trading.
Fuck yes. Yeah, you're making me want to play it now.
I feel you. It's a fun game.
I'm
especially if
just
you
lucky
got
to
time
be
to
able to
waste.
play the game system I got, man.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
quit gaming altogether. I didn't even play phone games or nothing. And then
right.
recently I started figuring out the phone games that existed. I started playing them, and then
Yeah,
everything went the way it did. Ended up winning the PS5. Amy
hmm
did and gave it to me, so I'm getting back into gaming
that's
after
cool.
not playing games for seemed like 10, 15 years.
Tater says, "How you doing, Dan?"
Managing. I'm still kicking till I stop kicking.
Right. Yeah, the only games I usually play are on my phone. I got that Marble Snap. I've got a football game that's kind of Madden-esque called NFL. Oh, what is it? NFL Rivals.
Hurry up.
Uh,
Time's
yeah,
running out.
it's called NFL Rivals. It's kind of a Madden-esque game where you pick your play and you play your team the way it goes. Then I got Monopoly Go that I play, and then I play a slot machine game, and whenever we get enough people in Alpha's Discord to play on Sundays, so we play Among Us or Jackbox.
Well, ain't you the gamer? Now you're making me feel like a dunce in games, and I don't care what a PS5.
Well, I mean, I'm not really a gamer, but I appreciate being called one.
Well, game's still a game, but
Yeah,
on the
and you,
phone or PS5 or whatever, you're still gaming.
yeah, and one of these Sundays you need to get together with us over at Alpha's Discord and game with us. We get Tater there, Nimson, JJV, sometimes myself, Geminator, and a bunch of other people to play either, like I said, Among Us or Jackbox.
Now that's something I don't believe, Niff. You ain't a gamer. Come on, man.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people playing that Power World, especially people that are into the Pokemon, because it's kind of like Pokemon meets fuck, I can't remember the name of the game. It was that one RPG shooter where you build and stuff like that. I can't remember the name of it. Fortnite. That's what it was. Fortnite.
So,
It's it's Fortnite with Pokemon is the way I describe it to
that's
people.
Pokemon. I remember that game that came out on the phone. Everybody sitting there getting hurt. Was it where you're supposed to find Pokemon? You walk around.
Yeah, Tater said Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's like people literally walking out in front of traffic, a train, all
Hmm.
kinds of shit. And like, come
Yeah.
on.
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna walk in incoming traffic
Right.
or a train or some shit like that over a Pokemon game. Come on.
Right.
But people are so focused trying to find things, because it's virtual where you're walking around with the phone. You
Right.
find shit. But it was
Right.
crazy
Right.
too. That was happening though.
Yeah. Right. But what I was thinking of was Power World is like Pokemon mixed with Fortnite.
What's Paul World? Nefarious? Curious.
That's what I was just telling you, Dan. It's kind of like Pokemon, but with
Okay.
that other game.
I must have not heard the name, but I was hearing you was talking about the reference. So I wouldn't
Yeah,
show the name. Sorry.
Fortnite. Yeah, it's like Pokemon and Fortnite mixed together. You go around looking for these Pokemon-like characters to catch and use in battles, but you can fight along with them against your opponent.
I'll play Pokemon the moment they add fatalities to the game. Could you imagine finish a move and Pokemon, and Pikachu like does this lightning blast, electrocutes and makes her head explode, or
Uh-huh.
Turtle, shoots water, you know what I'm saying, blows them in
Right,
half and shit like that. And like, there we go.
right,
Now we talking.
right. Hey, Dagan.
I'll play the shit out of Pokemon.
Dagan saying you playing with your Charizard. Okay.
Tell me that wouldn't be dope. Fatality moves in Pokemon.
And they have something like that on the Steam gaming site. It's celebrity combat. It's like Mortal Kombat, but with celebrities. And I think there's even an anime version where you can pit like anime characters and Pokemon against other people
Yeah.
in a Mortal Kombat style fighting game.
You remember that game? God, it was they even brought it to PlayStation. I think it was big in arcades where it was like a fighting game where you were like a dinosaur.
Oh yeah. I think it was Lethal Enforcer or something like that.
Can't remember the name, but you was like you could be these fighting dinosaurs and shit. It
Yep.
actually had fatalities if you knew how to punch in the code.
Primal Rage, yeah, that's
They
it,
were
Duggan.
yeah, Primal Rage. There you go. Yeah, it was like big in the arcades. I remember that day that shit came out, and then they finally brought that shit to PlayStation or something. I'm pretty sure it was that or
Yeah,
Sega or something. But like it actually had fatality. Like I said, it had fatality moves if you could figure out that complicated code, and you had to
right,
do it right at the certain point. It didn't have no like
right.
finish some shit.
Yeah, I mean, it had fatalities basically. That was it that I
Yeah.
remember. But Duggan, if you like Magic the Gathering, they've got a game for the mobile. I don't know if it's cross-platform or not, called Marvel Snap, that uses Marvel characters in almost a similar style. I've been playing that.
Everybody's getting hyped for Grand Theft Auto 6. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, I want to play that shit too.
Hey, Chris, if you feel like it, you can hit the link if you can and hop up
Holy
here.
shit, if it ain't Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to call you one time and I guess you weren't. You were probably working.
Yeah, he has been working a lot lately.
You was working, I guess. I'm gonna try to reach out.
Yeah. And Chris, all you have to do is hit the link that's pinned at the top of the chat if you feel like it, and you can hop up on panel and talk.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not too familiar with what I've been kind of dealing with, so where all my time is.
Hmm. You'd be surprised. He lurks a lot on the internet too. He may not know everything, but he does know some. What happened to Dan?
I don't know. You got scared of me, I guess.
No, no. I was messaging Amy, and it probably knocked my sound out.
Well, I mean,
What's up, Chris?
you went off the screen too, so I
Yeah,
wasn't sure if I
that
needed
probably
to bring you
happened.
back or not.
Yeah, it kind of does that. Being on the phone, she sent me a message. I was trying to send it without knocking myself out, but yeah, my sound's
I get
gone
you.
when that happened.
I feel you.
Well,
How you doing,
give
Chris?
me a
I'm hanging there, brother. I just wanted to make sure I told you happy birthday for sure.
I appreciate it.
And yeah, I just saw this just now, so that's the thing. I've been up. Luckily I've been up for a minute, so yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I appreciate you. Yeah, the birthday is officially over, but I don't call it until I go to bed. So
Well, I told you earlier, so I still made it
right.
in time. So.
Yep, and I appreciate you.
Mhm.
give me a second. I got to message her or send her your channel real quick because she's asking me where
Gotcha.
I'm at.
If
So,
you fall, just hit the link back, and I'll bring you back in.
all right, yeah, don't go anywhere, guys.
Nope,
I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
not planning on it. Wish my phone battery would charge better, but you know.
No. Apparently, she figured it out.
Oh, cool.
So, what's up, Chris? How you been doing, Puggy?
Honestly, brother, I've been going through it this week. Had some bad news. I lost my sister, my baby sister, this weekend.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry to hear that.
yeah, so I didn't want to go and bring that up, so to say, but it's the only thing that's kind of been like a big issue.
Right.
But
That's right.
yeah, but I've been doing okay though. Other than that, like, got blessed with some full time at work. Um, just been holding it down.
Cool. Yeah, I had my toe amputated in October, and I'm still out of work healing. So
I saw your name on the Discord and I fucking died the other day. It was just fucking hilarious. Like
right.
J9 I was like, this fucker here.
I actually did not give that to myself, but I just didn't change it
I
because I
knew
think it's
that.
funny.
Something told me I knew that. I was like, he did not give that to himself, but he's not gonna change it.
Yeah, and JJV's been calling me not, and JJV's been calling me 9POC.
Hey, fucking, let me ask you a question. Did you try to call me like last week? Because my mom just told me that she thinks you may have tried
Yeah,
to call me.
yeah. I
Did
tried to
you?
reach out, but I haven't been able to get a hold of you. I figured you was
Man,
working a lot.
yeah, I was, and like there was so much medical stuff going on with my mom and other things, and just it's not raining, it's snowing, brother. You know what I mean?
I
So,
figured.
but
Well, hold your
we
thought, because apparently she didn't figure it out, so I got to send the channel. So I want to continue this conversation.
All
okay,
good.
I got you.
Uh,
Yeah, it's good. It's good getting to hear from both of you, man. I like it's been such a long time, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah, that's the beauty of this. You don't have to have your camera on, or you can if you want to. It's all up to you.
Well, you know, I do things on camera. I'm not trying to get you in any kind of trouble.
I think I'm small enough that it won't matter, but I appreciate it. It is
Yeah.
what it is.
am I here? Oh my God, am I here?
Yep. Yep. You're here.
Yeah, it's good to hear from you, Chris.
It is always good to hear from you, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'll be honest with you, man. I've been busy. You know, I stay like a full-time job on here.
Yeah,
Well,
I appreciate you, Victoria.
I mean, well, there's always someone for you to troll, man. So I mean, shit, you got that.
Yeah, you probably don't have my channel, so I'll have to send it to you. Where you can find me.
Yeah,
Because
send it to me. I should.
I sometimes spend 6 to 8 hours doing live streams dealing with somebody. So
I should have it, but you know how like
I lost my channel because the dude I'm sniping and trolling right now. He reported my channel, so it's gone.
oh, okay, so yeah, I
So
don't
he's
have
got
it.
a whole new one. Yeah, he's got a whole new one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta keep me posted on these things because like you're such a good troll on things that they're gonna keep banning your channel, bro. Like just
yeah. I mean, this ain't the first. That wasn't the first channel I've ever lost.
I know.
Yeah, Dan's a YouTube veteran.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a friend into Mises, like real big right
Nice.
now. So yeah, it's like I'll have to get with you on that one. Like she's like really into Mises right now. I showed her that free press
yeah.
thing. She just like it was yeah. Changed her game.
Hey,
By the way, thank you for the birthday wishes, Victoria and Chris. If you've gotten that person into Mises, he has a 50-song album on all platforms that you can buy for $9.99.
Oh yeah, trust me,
no,
she's one of those. She's one of those people. She's already got all that now. Like
no, no.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But there is another channel that I saw the other day that did the free pressing as well. And I don't know if Dan messes with her. Now you have to go look that up. You know, Mises Reactions, of course. It was within this last week or so. She's pretty awesome, man. You can go show her some love over there. It was a really good reaction.
Yeah. I'll go check it out if it's been done recently. Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah,
Definitely go take a look.
that's cool.
Amy, no, I
Welcome
didn't
back.
lose my channel. We was talking about my previous channel, the one that Chris up here knew
Yeah.
that channel, but he don't know my new one because I lost it. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
Welcome back, Neff. And Amy, you're welcome to join the panel also. I know you, so
Let me ask you
if
this:
you
if I
want to hit
leave the YouTube chat real quick to like,
Well, damn.
that. If I leave the YouTube chat real quick to and then he's gone.
Bye, Chris.
But yeah, if it doesn't let you back in, just hit the link again, Chris, and I'll let you back in. And
Yeah,
again, like I said, Amy, if you want to join the panel, you can.
yeah. Come up here for a minute, honey.
Always happy to have you.
It's an order, or I will break up your ass, or I'll marry you and wait 10 minutes and divorce you for it. I'll never forget that you didn't come up on panel.
You're a boob.
I'm always a boob. It's my sex appeal.
Right.
It works for me.
But the link should be pinned at the top of the chat for anybody that wants to join. That I know, I should say.
You missed it today, honey. I was live early. I was live for 6 hours, I think. Yeah, 6 hours.
Okay.
Are you back, Chris?
Welcome back.
Yeah, no, my bad. Like I said, I'm on my phone,
that's
so
cool.
I didn't know I couldn't alt out. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
I ain't gonna
Yeah, it's
lie.
all
When you
good.
said you was on your phone, I thought you was getting ready to say you was on your period, and I was gonna wild out on you.
This guy here. That was last week, Dan.
I don't know when your cycles are.
Well, you should know.
Hey, sweetheart.
and Jay's stream gets ended.
Apparently, he kicked his own self out of his own live stream. Amy, you remember me and Chris? Remember in the Discord?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Amy, how you doing?
What's up?
Hanging in there. Another day.
Yeah.
He's my Native American friend who threatens to attack me
Right.
with tomahawks all the time. Remember?
Yeah.
Am I here?
I'm gonna scalp his ass, but he's already too bald, so it's all good.
Not the bald spot. I got somebody attacking me
all
right
those
now for a
hats,
bald
bro.
spot.
All those hats, man. All those hats.
I still know nothing of this bald spot. I suppose I'm too busy looking at the other head.
Me
Here's the
neither,
funniest
but
thing.
apparently I got one.
Here's the funniest thing. I've never seen a bald spot on Dan. I just fucking know he wears a lot of hats, so I assumed. And now he's just like, now I know. So we're good.
Yeah, I mean, I
By-
wear
by
hats
the way,
all
I
the
hit a
time.
wrong
I mean, I
button. I
even
am
wear
still
hats
here,
during
right?
sex. You know, I never take a hat off.
Y'all,
Well,
I hit a wrong button. I am here, right?
Yeah, you're here, fucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making
I
sure.
said something that I thought you banned and you kicked yourself out of your own chat, so it was just hilarious.
Yeah, I was just I hit the wrong button and I had to rejoin.
Yeah.
I've got to
Shame
try
on
to
you, Jay.
find a way to make a picture here. There we go. Edit audio.
But you got crayon.
You should have an edit avatar where you
Oh,
can
that's it now.
put it your
I'm on my phone, so like it's
So,
right.
so when you're looking at your phone and it says, oh, never mind, you figured it out. Well, maybe not.
Oh,
So
I got you.
where it shows like your thing, like mine says lizard chick, and it says you're in the show. Click on like that little box of like where it's probably, I don't know. To me, you look like a boob, but whatever you should be. Click on that, and it'll say edit audio avatar. Click that, and then you should be able to like change it.
Yeah, when you change it, you can change it right back to us or click it. It should bring you back.
I found it. I'm going through like a fucking 1,000 photos of shit. So
StreamYard being an asshole doing that, taking your avatar off.
I'm about to pick one of my cats, man. And just fuck it.
Oh, did you should see on my live, you know, the thumbnail? I got a new thumbnail now.
Yeah, I saw it, baby.
Yeah, Ghost Devil's making me a couple thumbnails, which is dope as shit. Dude's badass with the artwork.
Yeah,
I haven't made me a thumbnail in a while. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Dugan?
Happy birthday, Jay, man.
Yeah, happy
Appreciate
birthday.
it. Appreciate it.
I apologize, baby. I saw you were live today, and I was like, "It's too early for this shit."
Oh, thanks, honey.
I went back to sleep. It was actually like I seen you at Beast Boys, whatever, and then you said you go back to sleep. I jumped out of there, and then after I was out of there for a little while, I went back to the main menu, and I seen you. I was like, I'm like, I thought he was going back to sleep. I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep.
I thought I was going back to sleep. I did, but yeah, things changed.
Yeah, apparently. So it was his bullshit today.
Yeah, bullshit.
Same old shit.
Yeah. We're here to say happy birthday to Jay because he's
Same
gay.
name, different fucking.
I am not gay for the record.
Yeah, he gay.
Better watch out. Dan's
Jay
going to be
gay.
giving you a complimentary lap dance there, Jay.
Jay,
No
you're
doubt.
Jay.
I'm too old for twerking.
There you
Admit
go.
it.
A
So
compromise.
welcome to the world there, Chris.
Right. I never did the StreamYard thing, so that's interesting. So
But I do think
Yeah,
that
it's fun.
oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just saying that StreamYard's fun because you can go ahead and for free you can have up to 6 people on a panel, but if you pay for it, you can get up to like 10 or 20 or something like that.
10. I believe it's 10.
Well, this is
Yeah,
like
it
the
depends.
clearest that
Depends
I've
on the
heard
package.
Fuggin in a long time. Usually when I talk to Fuggin on like a Discord, it's like it's disconnecting or type of shit. So this is like the clearest I've heard this in a while.
Yeah,
Yep.
Baby, you don't really go into Discord much anymore, do you?
Yeah, because of certain things, I haven't. I still
Yeah.
pop in and see their messages.
No,
Yeah,
you
I saw
don't.
something. I saw some Chris
Okay.
saying something. Rest in peace. The other day.
Mhm. Okay, so I give you that. So yeah, you did. Okay, she did see the post of my sister.
Yeah.
Kathy thought that I was talking about a fucking video game character. Sorry, my language. A video game character.
It's all good.
That I was talking about. I was like, no, I'm not talking about a video game character. I was talking about my actual sister. So
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't know what it was about. If it, you know what I mean, I didn't know no backstory to what I was seeing. Rest in peace. So I was like, oh shit, I don't know what's going on. I should
yeah,
have left a comment. That's what I should have done.
you're good, fam. I appreciate you all the same, man. I appreciate the condolences.
And by the
So-
way, Chris, with the way the StreamYard and YouTube works, cursing in the first 3 minutes is frowned upon. After that, it doesn't matter. And
Oh,
with me being open to free speech and
Yep.
everything, you can say what you want. Just don't drop the N word.
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
Fuck yeah.
I will do my best to censor
Right.
myself. I promise.
Hell
I
to
got
Well,
you.
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah.
you don't have to censor yourself.
No, I
you
know
can
it.
speak freely, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, you know what I
I know
mean.
what you mean.
Yeah. I'll be user friendly, so to say.
Fuck
I
that.
get
I'm gonna
you.
say fuck every other fucking word every fucking.
Yeah, Victoria. Chris is a longtime friend of ours. He's been around. We've known Chris for quite some time. He
Yeah,
just
They gotta
hasn't
turn
been
a
around in
fucking
the
cast.
community
No,
very much.
sorry to hear about your sister, Chris.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
definitely
that.
prayers and
Thank you so much.
condolences for you, Chris, on that.
I appreciate that. I didn't. I'm sorry to like bring that up during your birthday stream, Jay. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no. That's quite all right.
You
We
know
give
me in my life.
condolences where they're needed, and we pray for people when they need it. Also,
I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
life is
You know
still
me that
life, you know.
I've always been a pretty
Exactly.
open book, and you asked me,
Right.
so like so that's just
Right.
how it is.
So
Right.
Jay, this has to be at least. Is this 53 or 54?
53.
As I
I
said.
posted it in the
Damn.
description, but yeah,
Okay.
it's
Well,
53.
no, I know because
Hell yeah, dude.
back when I first met all y'all, like in the Discord and shit, you made me like that one icon. And I remember it being
Mhm.
your 50th birthday, and like people just like blew you off for your 50th birthday. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
That's all
was
good.
around.
Jason tell me he's 25 the whole fucking time. What the fuck?
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking like not you, Chris, but like
No,
other people.
I know what you mean. I know
Yeah.
what you.
Yeah,
Jay's always been
Chris
a
was
great
around
guy.
back then. He knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know.
No.
But yeah, no, I'm talking other people.
No, I know what you
Order
mean.
in the court.
Yeah, I know.
Order in the court.
And-
Order in the court.
And
Jay,
last year for my birthday, Alpha Tyler had a stream that
Mhm.
we all got drunk on for my birthday.
yeah. We've been there a few times on my birthday too, so that's funny though.
Dugan, do you have something to say, fucking?
Oh, me? Oh, no, I was
No, talking to
gonna say.
Dugan.
I'm saying, I was gonna say, Jay's always been a really good guy. I've actually asked him to kind of be like a sponsor, so to say, on some of the things that I go through.
I'm just used to that, you know. When we're in a group, I'll be like checking on Dugan. Dugan, you have something to say?
Oh no, you're good, man. No, what I was gonna say is that Jay's always been a good dude. He's always been blunt, honest. He always rocks with
Thank you.
people's channels. He's always been
Thank
really
you.
helpful and always been friendly with people. And I did not know about your channel because I was just kind of learning
I didn't
about
know
where
either.
everybody comes from. So, thanks for always being a real one, speaking your piece, and always backing people up, dude. Salute on that fucking birthday and shit.
Right, like,
Appreciate that.
right. Like I didn't hear a channel either. Dan's like, I'm at Jay's. I'm like, at first I thought of you, but I'm like, I don't think he has a
Like,
channel. I'm like, so I'm looking, I'm like,
Jay?
well, Ja Records live. I'm like, you mean Ja? He's like, no, Jay. And I'm like, it's gotta be Jay. Like you, Jay.
Yep.
But I
Yep.
didn't know you ever went live or did anything on your channel or anything. So
Yeah, it's something
Well,
new
to
he's
be
really started.
okay.
to be fair, Amy, most of the time whenever I go live, Dan is doing his stream and I know you and a lot of people are over there, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
No, I didn't know you like did anything over here. So
Mhm.
You're getting a day off.
I
Logan.
understand and I
Enjoy it.
appreciate it. Yeah. And I also don't try to advertise on other people's channels very often. I do sometimes, but also every Thursday night after Alpha Tyler's music stream, I do the official after party for his stream.
oh, I see. All right. Well, I just
So-
subbed your channel now. So
And
I
Victoria,
appreciate it.
I will check that song out too. I am reading your comment on that. I appreciate
I,
it.
I end up missing
Cool.
Tyler's
Yeah,
live
that-
streams and
that's
shit.
good
It drives me crazy. Like I'm either
Right.
doing shit or I'm live or something. He'll be live. And I'm like, well, shit.
Right. Well, that's one of the things I've always told you is, you have enough people within your community, Dan, that if you want to take the night off and hang out in Alpha stream, somebody else will snipe them for you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Dan.
Does not take a day off.
No, he won't. When he's on
Trust me, he annoyed the fuck out of me. I was sitting there watching every fucking 5 minutes of his last channel. I thought he just like stopped doing it for a minute.
No,
Because he was just sitting there just like, fuck you, Mocon, fuck you, Mocon, fuck you,
What?
Mocon. I was like, goddamn. It's kind of like
Hater monkey?
what's that guy that I was fucking with? That I you always told me about his name, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Can't remember.
Yeah, that'd be Sister Twink.
Like, I can't remember his name right now because I would say it and you'd be like, how do y'all not know this guy? I'm like,
Don't
fuck
say
him.
it. Don't say it.
Oh,
You'll bring him up.
yeah,
It's
don't
a
say
night
it.
off.
Don't say it. He'll find his way over here somehow.
Okay, yeah. You speak of the devil enough and he will appear.
Right.
Like for real. This might just be a safe space
Knock
from that
on wood.
fucker.
Actually,
that's what I try to do.
I welcome that smoke. Like,
Yeah. And that's what I try to do. I call my little podcast, the Boredom Podcast. I go live because I'm bored, because there's people like him and the people that like the drama, and I don't. So I go live to try to give people an alternative to all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get bored too. I mean, like I'm ready to battle some asshole for no reason. I mean, I'm just working
hey.
all the time.
You
So
can
it's
do that.
Hello, Amy.
welcome to come over
Hey.
here. Everybody's like, don't
Yeah.
say his name, please. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Right. You can take my plate like today, like I said, like
Never say it again.
I clicked out, I seen Dan was live. I was like, no. I nope, can't do it.
Amy, Tater said hi.
I said hi to Tater.
Oh, see, I'm behind. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'll shut the fuck up now.
I can't see the chat because if I hit back, it's gonna take me out of this.
Well,
So
on the bottom of your screen where it says chat,
yeah, it
click
just doesn't
chat.
show me the YouTube chat.
Well,
No, there
Oh
should
yeah,
be a
now
way.
it does. If I hit comments.
Yeah.
Okay,
chat and
Yeah,
click comments,
comments,
and then
Okay.
you can
Yeah.
see them.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, people. I'm a fucking idiot.
Chris, where you been,
No,
man?
you're just
Oh no, dude.
not used to this. You're
Learning.
not an idiot. You're just not used to this. So we gotta
I'm
we gotta
old.
school you a little bit.
Nah,
Yeah.
learning, man. That's what it's called. Just learn each thing. It's something new.
Thank
Well,
you.
and it's
I like him.
it's weird for me because usually when I'm on here nowadays it's with like Dan, and so like being like when you're on your own channels and shit, it's different than it looks like when you're a guest. Like normally when I look at my phone, if I'm with Dan, I can see the chat right underneath everything and I have all the other options. On here, I actually have to click chat and then it blocks everything
Yeah.
else.
Thank you, Victoria, so much for your sympathy and condolences on that. I appreciate that greatly. And I will check
Well,
out that song.
The reason why I was saying that we don't bring that up is because he has a list, and if we get a day off, for the love of God, let's get a day off.
He's
Jay,
gonna
I'm
lose
having
Right.
fun.
checking it twice.
Right. I appreciate
No, when-
that.
Hey, but no, when you were talking about games, you guys like really had me going back to the past because I remember playing all those stuff like Clay Fighters, fucking Primal Rage, all the stuff on Sega Genesis. That was like a flashback.
Killer Instinct.
Right.
Mhm.
Yep. Primal Rage.
Yeah, not
Killer
like Chris that just
Instinct,
sits around
Mortal
watching
Kombat, all
old
that,
horror porno movies, you know?
yeah.
You would.
What is that guy? Ron Jeremy? That's I know you watched some of his shit, Jan.
Yeah,
You
used to be
Dan,
perverted
you look a little
bastard.
like Ron Jeremy.
I used to be friends with this chick. Well, she was actually my roommate back in the day, and she was a stripper. And she did
I'm in love with a stripper. Sorry.
she did
I'm like,
this like
hey, you can't interrupt the stripper story.
she went to like the stripper or porn convention, whatever the fuck it was, and she met
AVN,
Ron
yeah.
Jeremy and actually hung out with Ron Jeremy. I was like, ew.
I
That was
just,
like 20 years ago, but ew.
Right.
if it was like 50 years ago, it'd
I
still
don't
be
know how in
weird.
the hell he became like the face of porn and shit.
I
It's like
I
they
don't
found the most
know.
ugliest fucking guy on the planet. Say, okay, he's gonna be the lead guy in porn.
Hey,
Well, fucking,
you know how many
it
fucking
doesn't.
people he
It has
gave
nothing to
hope
do
to,
with his
bro?
face. It's
Bro, he
below the
gave so
waist. Is
many.
why he's the face.
He gave
Yeah,
so
he-
many
Yeah.
people hope.
Mm.
When
Hey,
you can play
Yeah,
Tater.
go
jump
grab
rope
that
with it, you
charger.
become the leader of the porn industry. So I guess if you can play jump rope with it, give him his props.
I couldn't
Yep.
remember this before, but Tater, do you live
That's
on
the case.
Maui?
Then where's Tommy Lee not getting his props on this one? What happened with that? This motherfucker drove a boat.
What
He's
were you
still
asking,
making
Amy?
money off that.
Oh, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember like with all the fire and shit. I couldn't remember if Tater lives on Maui or not.
Yeah, she's in Hawaii. I'm not exactly sure if she's on Maui or not, but I know
Right,
she's in
That's
Hawaii.
what I'm wondering.
Stay
Okay.
safe.
We do.
Definitely listen to those sirens. If you gotta
Okay.
go, Tater.
So how did you fare with all the fire shit, Tater? Because
Well,
I
apparently.
thought about you when all that shit went down.
Apparently,
shit.
he's dealing with it now. Apparently, there's a house fire.
Shit.
Reading her
That's
comments.
Yeah,
right. Well,
when it all originally went down, Amy, she had posted to Alpha's Discord and a couple of lives that her husband's work got affected, but their house survived, I believe.
Yeah.
They're lucky because
Glad
there
you're
wasn't
okay.
much left after all that.
Yeah.
Because I
Mhm.
got family that lives in Hilo, and they had told me about a lot of the people that had come around, and it was sad to see that. I mean, they said a lot of the people that were put out from the fires had gone to like Honolulu and Hilo and places like that, and a lot of the stories that were coming out were just horrible.
Well, you know, now you see all this shit like this is not being like a natural fire and that shit's like some fucking goofy ass conspiracy type shit, which I don't know. Some of the shit's fucking weird.
There's a lot of what ifs on that.
Yeah. Right.
Well,
If you want
me
conspiracy
conspiracy.
theories, you can jump into Alpha Tyler's Discord. There's a lot of them that float around in there.
We have a walking conspiracy theory we follow 24/7.
Oh, I know. Again, that's why I started the Boredom podcast, to give people an alternative to that walking conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a conspiracy that Alpha Tyler is actually Mises, but Mises is wearing one of those pregnant belly suits to make it look like you're pregnant. But it's actually
That's
Mises.
funny.
So he's Mises' stunt double. I got you.
I still stand by this conspiracy. It's actually him.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like my conspiracy?
No.
Prove me wrong.
Welcome back, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know. My shit just like faded out. Okay.
Yeah, it happens.
Next time I do join on this, I'll be on my laptop though. I just got off work like a few hours ago, so. And
Yeah, I can
No
imagine.
worries,
Taylor
no
must be-
worries. You know me, it's all gravy.
yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
probably could go
know
in that
you-
shit for days.
Every time I see like you or Dan doing like a live or anything, it's like I'm always either at work or it's already happened. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that kind of sucks, but
Damn near every day. Almost.
Well, if you
Yeah.
Well, I'm
catch
glad you
one,
could
but
make it.
say something in the chat so I know you're there, fucking.
I didn't know you had a new channel. I thought you just stopped. I thought
Well, I
you just
ain't even
crushed
talking
it,
the old
dude, and
channel.
it was over.
I never seen you in there, so that's what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to say hi.
You know I don't. I'll jump in and say what's up.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what
YouTube
I
is
tell
never gonna
people
get
all the
rid of
time.
that
If you're
asshole.
lurking, you're jerking.
I appreciate Jay allowing me to be part of the panel, so to say, on this. Like, you know, I have
Yep.
known Jay for a good minute. You know, I mess
Yep.
with Fuggin, of course. Got love for
You're welcome
everybody.
on my panel. If you can deal with the bullshit, you're welcome there, though.
Bro, come on. You already know. Like, I love the smoke. Come on. Come on.
Okay, you're welcome on my panel.
I've been
Oh.
wanting to ask you so many questions about music that's going on lately, like with church and everything. And I was just like, man, I just got to hear Fuckin's opinion.
Chris,
What?
I got put on my first diss track.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
From Peru.
Jacksonville Joe put me on.
Jacksonville Joe dissed you?
It was long
Well,
overdue.
he dissed like a bunch of people, but I was in it.
Is that the one the last one, babe?
Okay, so
Yeah, I think so. The last one.
so we're not cool with Joe right now, or Joe?
No, we are.
Yeah,
It's
we're
always
cool
a
with Joe.
funny one.
Because like the last
Exactly.
I heard, we were still cool with Joe, and I'm
Yeah,
always
we are.
stuck with Jacksonville
Hey,
Joe. That's
No.
I'm still offended by his forehead comment. I'm still gonna get his ass back for that. I'm offended. I got a
This
big
was
Let me
directed
forehead.
ask
to
you
somebody
this.
else and not me. Shit.
Did he diss me at all in it?
No.
No,
That's my
No,
boy
it-
still.
it-
That's what I'm saying. That's my G.
Hey, not yet. Be
yeah,
patient.
not yet.
They'll get you.
Hey,
Hey,
Tater.
on the,
Yeah, he
on
went
the
easy.
poll,
He went
I would
easy
say-
on Dan and Hillbilly.
I'll tell you
Look, I haven't
this.
seen you around, to be
Jacksonville
honest.
Joe, you could tell him to diss me on it, and I would see if he would or not. I doubt he will, because me and him, that's my boy. So that'd be interesting. If he does diss me
Dan
on
and
something,
Joe
you gotta
too.
show me.
Or Hillbilly.
Well,
Well, he's got to see you
well-
around, fucking, you know.
Well, what
Well,
I'm
Chris,
saying
the-
is like, because
the
Dan
diss
knows
track
and
was all
Jay
in fun.
knows.
yeah, the diss track was all in fun.
Well, I think
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying it wouldn't be
Welcome back.
fun. But you remember
Yeah.
that both the times back in the day, he had a chance to go with me for fun, and he chose, like not to, not because scared or anger or anything like that. Just because like me and him are real cool. So I don't know. I don't think my boy will diss me. I just don't. I think I'm impervious to the meme.
Welcome, Tater.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Aloha.
Oh, we're doing good.
I would love to see Jack. I want to hear him and ask him now, like, bro, like, would you diss me just even for fun? Like, I don't know, because like he does, me and him have fun. He's a good dude on it, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I just for some reason I think I get a pass. I get a pass.
Well, you got to
Well,
talk shit, fucking.
Well, the diss on me, if you don't listen carefully enough for it, you won't hear it, but it's there. He went more in on everybody else that he knew.
I think I heard it, but I can't remember what it was. But I do think I heard it because
Just remember, in Joe's world, anybody can get the smoke. It don't
Right.
matter who you are. His
Right.
grandma, he'd give the smoke. So Chris,
Well,
Yeah.
you say
get
I'm
ready.
in Joe's world.
referred
I'd
to
be
me as
smoking
nine
with
toes.
him. So,
Yeah. He referred to me as 9 toes in the disc, and then he told Alpha Tyler to come get his boy.
that's terrible. That's terrible.
yeah, I do think I remember that. Did he link you with Meg somehow? I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
think he
Yeah,
locked me in there with
9-toe
Meg
gang.
with the 9 toes. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 9-toe gang.
Yeah, yep.
That's hilarious.
Good time.
Yep. Fun stuff.
So what's up, Tater? What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing. Just smoking and listening.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Tater's on them mellow vibes.
We're up here just torturing Jay on his birthday.
It's not torture. I enjoy it.
I'm gonna say we haven't started torturing Jay yet. I don't have the time for this.
It's like,
Oh,
is
it's
it
still
your
young.
birthday, Jay?
Oh, we've got some stories, man.
For you, it is Tater.
Do
Well, yeah,
tell.
for me it is.
It's
I'm always
58
in the
minutes
fucking
past my
past.
birthday on my time, but
I mean, if we're going by California time, you still got an hour or so. You know what?
right.
Fuck it. Welcome
That's
to
why I
Cali
said-
today, Jay. So
Hey, hey,
We're gonna
Chris.
tell
That's
some
why I
more
said
stories.
Tater's in. Chris, that's why I said in Tater's time, she's in Hawaii, so I've got a few more hours.
oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, we got some stories then. Let me just go ahead and text her then.
But we'll
She
let
can
it
tell
pass.
them for me.
Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock here.
Oh wow, you got some mad time. It's 1 here. I'm about to jump off here because I got to go to work at 7. So
Yeah, I appreciate you hopping up.
oh, for sure, brother. Like I'll if Dan sends me the link to his channel, I can jump on that and I'll start looking at the lives and I got you. So I'll start trying to jump in more.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I'll send
appreciate
it to your. I'll send it to your messenger.
Okay, bet. I got you. Are you sure you sent it to me? Because I have not received it yet.
No, I'm on here. I have to wait till I get off here.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, send it to my messenger. I got you.
Also,
Yeah, I
Chris
got you.
posted the link in the back chat for anybody who wanted to check out that reaction to the lady that did Muses.
Hell yeah. I'll definitely go check it out.
Well, I appreciate
Hopefully I'll get back to music.
Right.
Sorry.
I've been slowly getting back in, going around reaction channels, subbing up, and yeah, especially with the upchurch stuff going on. So definitely it's piqued my interest back into the music community. You know, there's energy in the air when it comes to music right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's diss track season like
y'all.
crazy.
Fucking Beyonce's a country singer now. Who would have thought?
Okay, I don't want to hear that. I'm glad I gotta go on that one.
It's gotten so bad.
Yeah,
It's gotten so bad that John Bon Jovi is opening up his own honky tonk
Man,
bar.
it's good talking to you, Chris.
As always. Happy birthday again, Jay. Fucking good talking to you.
Appreciate you.
Nice meeting y'all. Amy, you have a blessed night.
You
Victoria
too.
and everyone in the chat, y'all have a blessed one as well. And thank you for everything. And I will try to jump in with the chat more.
All right.
Not a problem. I
Damn, Chris,
appreciate
it's
you.
way too long to leave, man. What the hell? It's dragged out for an hour.
Shut up.
I mean, I gotta go to work. Mother. Come on, man. I gotta go to work.
With you, bro.
No, I know, but I'll be back around. Y'all have a blessed night, though. Y'all enjoy.
You
You
too.
too, Chris.
All right, bro.
Enjoy.
All right. Bet. Happy birthday again, brother.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that shit with Jelly Roll hanging out with Bon Jovi or some shit.
Damn.
No,
Hey, Chris.
he's starting his own fucking. He's actually starting his own honky tonk bar in Nashville. I was like, this is the most dumbest shit I've ever read in my life.
Bon Jovi is?
Everybody has either a fucking bar or a restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to send you the screenshot of it. It's his new business venture. I was like, oh, hell no.
Hell, I remember talking to Church in the chat. It was a live stream. We was in having a conversation back and forth with him about him starting a bar just to piss off the mainstream, you know, get it off somewhere like Church Street or Broadway, you know, like a Crease Squad bar that would just piss them off, you know, to be in their backyard.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that actually.
yeah, me talking to him about starting a bar, a place where people could come at Creasewood and go to his bar. You know, he could come in, you know, have all his stuff he's accomplished and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, that's like when we first started talking. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, consider an idea, but I just told him, you know, it'd be a big fuck you, you know, to be in their backyard.
Right.
You know, in a bar on their lane, you know.
Yeah, I remember that.
And for everybody that doesn't know, Chris that was on the panel, 187, him, me, Dan, Joe, HBR all knew each other years ago.
I talked to Chris like years ago when I was like in the Discord and shit when I first came
Yeah, I
out.
brought her into Discord to say hi to him.
Yeah.
I'm just the.
But I was letting everybody else know that doesn't know him. He's a good dude.
What's that, Dugan?
I said, I'm NFG. I'm just a new fucking guy. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever met. How you doing, Dugan?
I don't remember too often like in anybody's chats, but I do know him from Discord.
Right. He lives in the Houston area.
Right.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him.
No wonder he left.
Huh?
No wonder he left when I. No, I'm just joking.
He had to be up in a few hours for work, so. Yeah, no, he had to leave because of work, but you know, he'll be around more often.
But if he lives in Houston, that's where OBB is from.
It's all good.
That's the
He
reason
actually enjoys meeting people from the Texas Houston area. He also turned me on to independent artist from that area called Zero.
It's a shit show, though.
Zero's really good. Him and Trent.
Yeah, really good.
I wouldn't want to live there. Let's put it that way.
Oh, fuck no. There's no way you catch me living in Houston.
Yeah, I'd be a little bit too close to Dumjean.
Oh, if I had to live there, I'd be there aggravating the fuck out of him. To be honest, but you know that's me. But no, I mean just how crazy it's got there. It's become such a blue area. It's insane. It's like insane.
Yeah.
Well, it's not just
No,
that. It's just like it's right there by the Gulf, and it's just like it's a shit show city. I mean, for a little small country girl, like we'd go there, it just, it's just too big for somebody that grew up in a town that's like got 1,600 people. You'd be like, get me
Yeah.
the fuck out of this place.
I feel you on that. I live in a
right.
town that's 1,000. I mean, I've lived a big city life, but I'm good being out here in the country in a small town like that. I prefer it. I feel more
Yeah.
Yeah,
comfortable here.
yeah, I like the Gulf Coast of
I
Mississippi.
realized that when I went to the Mises show in Florida, being in Orlando, I
Oh
felt
yeah.
so out of
Oh yeah,
place when I grew up in the city. I left that such a long time ago and become back used to being in the country again. I was there and I was just felt way out of place being there. You know,
yeah. Orlando's a
Well,
nice place
that's like
to visit, but I definitely would never want to live there.
that's like
I
us
have
going
family that
back to
used to live
the
there. Sorry, Nader, go ahead.
mainland when we visit. Like it's just like me and John just can't deal with it. I mean, it's too fast. Like we don't have a lot of 18 wheelers. Nowhere on island is there a speed limit more than 55 miles an hour. Yes, people go more than 55 miles an hour, but not very fast. And we
Right.
don't have the big 18 wheelers. We don't have the 15,000 lanes. So going back to the mainland and trying to drive and just be in that hustle bustle, having to drive for hours to your next destination it's kind of like when you live on it. I mean, like, you get acclimated to a little small island. You just kind of like, shit, I don't even want to
Yeah.
drive down to Kihei and it's only fucking 15 minutes. It's like, damn, that's so far away.
I'm that same way. I have to go to Livingston, and it's a town. It takes about 30-minute drive, and it drives me nuts.
Well, what's funny is our ex-boat partners, they now live in Texas. They were born and raised here, but now they live in Texas. And, used to, they lived down in Kihei, and you would joke like, oh, you got to come because we came up last time. Oh, you got to come down because, so anyway. Well, when they came back to visit, it was funny because they were joking about like, oh my God, we used to bitch and gripe about this little bitty drive, and then you moved to Texas, and you're like, fuck, what I'd give just to be able to drive 5 minutes or whatever. But I mean, it's just funny when you're not,
Yeah.
when you only know one thing, and then you get out and you
Yeah, I
realize
can't
like,
handle traffic. When I leave here and have to be dealing with traffic and stoplights, oh, I go nuts. Because I live in such a small town, we don't have traffic lights or traffic like that. The most we got is like a yellow caution light where the school is. That's it. And when
Damn.
I get in there and I have to deal with positive traffic and stoplights, I just start to lose my damn mind.
Who's
You
got the
wouldn't last
sounds
long.
coming?
Might be
well,
me.
the
Hold
bad
on.
thing is we also not only is we got
Yeah, there we go.
tourists from other countries that think they know how to fucking drive in America, and it's just. Hell, people don't even know
Yeah.
how to drive in America. You put somebody else in a different country that drives on the wrong side of the fucking road. Lord today.
But in fairness, we got Americans that don't know how to drive in
I know
America.
that's what
So,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like
yeah.
it has nothing. It's just, and then you add tourists from another country. Like, just let me tell you, it's like every time you
Right.
roll
Like,
back in your driveway, you're like, "Whew, I survived another one."
well,
Hallelujah.
like, I
Right.
know that's like I think about like if I were ever to like travel over to like say like England or something and they drive on the wrong side of the road. I'm thinking, how could they even allow me to rent a car there? Like I don't understand that shit. That shit's fucking weird. like like
Well,
I would be
having
scared to
lived
try to
overseas,
drive,
Amy,
huh?
what they usually do is they warn you that the steering wheel is on the side that you keep to the opposite side of the line.
I know, but it just still seems too fucking ass backwards to me.
Well,
I'd
yeah,
rather
their
drive the
their
car the
color
steering wheel's
coding and
on.
sign designs are different too. You know what I mean? So it's like a whole
Yeah.
different world in driving that it would
I
throw you
mean,
off so much.
I just that's just weird to me. I don't think I could do it.
Well,
Oh, I know. I
a
couldn't.
lot of places overseas, due to Americans, have made their signs to be more Americanized, so that Americans do understand them.
Well,
Because, like when
it's
I
not
was in
even the
Japan, that a
sign.
lot of the signs were in Japanese, English, and what they call Romanji, which is the American spelling for the Japanese words and stuff.
Right.
So they try to incorporate for foreigners as well.
Right. So it's not even the street signs, like those I think I could pretty much figure out. For
Hmm.
me, it's just like the whole, like the opposite side of the road, the opposite side of the car, like that whole shit just is that shit would throw me off.
Right. Not to mention they do everything in kilometers per hour instead of miles per hour, which is a little
Yeah,
bit
yeah, but
slower.
yeah, that doesn't bug me either because I've driven up into Canada, and
Yeah.
like most vehicles have on the speedometer, they have the kilometers per hour
Thank you,
like
Alley
on
Cat.
there as well.
Hmm.
So that doesn't bug me.
Right.
It's just like the opposite side of the road and car, like the whole
Right.
setup is different.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, and I don't mean to be mean. It's like you take us to fucking Houston, and even though we know how to read the street signs, we don't know where the fuck we're going. We're not used to driving on all, merging and fucking doing all of this shit. Like, I
Right.
can't even imagine being in another country trying to fucking navigate somewhere I don't fucking know.
Well,
Like, I can't even do it in America.
Well, yeah, like if I was in another country, if they still had like the same street, like the same, if the car was still like the driver's side was still where it is in America, and the roads you still drove on the right side of the road, I'd be fine driving another country. But when you switch the steering wheel to the passenger side and then you're driving on the opposite side of the road, that shit just ass backwards.
Yeah, they did that to snub us. Like, oh, you think you're going to drive on the left side? Fuck you, Americans. We're doing it on the right.
Right.
Thank you, Alley Cat. I appreciate you. Like I said, we're just hanging out and talking for my birthday. Anybody that I know that wants to join the panel can, up to 6 people, and then I have to rotate people out if we have more people waiting backstage.
We
You
gotta
saying you're
kick
kicking
your
me out?
ass out.
No, not yet. There's only 4 of us in here right now.
We have to do the max occupancy.
Right.
Maximum occupancy.
Which I'm fixing to leave anyway because I'm gonna finish this cigarette. Then I'm going to bed.
Well, I appreciate you hopping up.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed soon.
I'm so used to this YouTube shit, I can sound these things forever now because I've had to do it so much.
Right.
Before I was like, jumping up on panels and shit. Now it just feels like normal to me.
Right. I've been labeled a panel killer, so I figured I'd kill my own.
That's bad, Jay, when you kill your own panel.
I was actually gonna say you can't. It's probably hard to kill your own panel.
Can't
I
find a
mean,
way, honey.
Well, I mean, according to YouTube, I only have 3 viewers, so.
Not too bad. Well, like I said, you just started doing it. 'Cause I'll be honest
Right.
with you, when I started sniping the asshole and shit, it was like that, like 3 to 5 when it started.
Yep.
I mean, not many people was coming in.
I mean, the
They could
highest
do it
view
more.
counts I usually get is when Alpha Tyler's on.
Mm.
Yeah, it'd help too, like if I knew next time you go live, I'll make sure to post in my community post,
I
to tell
appreciate
people
that.
to come over.
Yeah, I never know when I'm gonna go live, and like I said, I figured I was gonna try it while I had battery life. I'm down to 32%, so I got a little while longer before I decide I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah.
You don't have to
And
kill
he
it, just
killed
turn it
his
off,
own
man.
panel.
Right.
Well, there you go. Talking about being a panel killer, you talking about killing it.
Yeah, but we got time.
Oh.
You like to make your victim wait? I see.
Uh-huh. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't seen Jason yet. He likes coming up here and shooting the shit with me.
I'm just waiting for tomorrow because who knows who's going to drop the next diss track.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a post. Tom's supposed to be dropping new music Friday.
But
Yeah.
there's this Dustin dude. Tim played him right, I guess. And I'm not trying to bring asshole, but there's a point in the story, right? Sissy
Mhm.
Twink dropped the diss track on Upchurch because he's been going like psycho, tagging
Yeah.
Upchurch every day, talking about Upchurch every
Dodging
day.
insults.
So he dropped that
Dodging
diss, which got in the algorithm. So now he's got 1,600 views, which being an algorithm, now Creek Squad can see him. You know what I mean? Because he's got multiple diss tracks. And I guess this dude, this Creek Squad, named Dustin,
Yeah.
saw the diss and dropped the diss track on him,
Yeah.
which wasn't bad. The dude says he's only been doing it for 2 months, but you could tell, he's firing shots at somebody he didn't really know a lot about.
Right.
But hell, today he's up in my chat talking, came up on my panel.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'll have to send it to you. For him only doing it 2 months, I'm telling you, it didn't sound bad at all.
Nice. Yeah,
So,
that's like a
find a
couple.
new artist
I
out of it.
can't remember.
Yeah, that's like a couple of months ago. We had all the Sissy Twink's older brother pop into Alpha Tyler's Discord starting shit.
His older brother. What?
Yeah, he claimed that Upchurch got the idea to diss Donald from him, and because he had dissed Tom McDonald years ago, and
What?
he also has an Upchurch diss, and
What?
yeah, old Nibble Nuts.
Oh.
Yeah. MC Nibblenuts popped up in a live stream the other day and was called.
I thought you were talking about like Mocon's older brother. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a joke.
Yeah.
He's making it about MC Nibblenuts, his older brother.
Okay.
It's crazy. He's making his rounds again. I mean, he popped up, and I guess in a stream in the chat, or I don't know if it was mine or someone else's, but Victoria had to block him because he started calling me a chomo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Victoria, where was that?
Oh, is he the one that used the R?
Yes.
Ah.
Tater. He's the one that used the hard R in Alpha's Discord and got himself banned because there's a bot that looks for those words that ban people.
Yeah, he don't like me from past history, and so he felt like he was taking shots, and he decided to want to call me a chomo.
Yeah, and it's too bad Neff missed all that too, because that was funny as shit. He thought that Alpha banned him, but it was actually he got himself banned because of a bot that searches for those words.
Well,
Yeah, and
good riddance.
I was
I mean,
making
you
a
don't
big
really need. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, that's my bad. That I was making a big deal because I didn't know people had seen it.
Yeah, we
And I
were.
go in
He
the
was live.
Discord and it's like right there, and nobody has responded. It's just, and it's like, what in the hell? Like, does anybody know what's going on in Discord? 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah,
there's
I
nothing to
see the
prove
alerts
it.
for
It's just
Discord, and so
again,
does Alpha.
I'm not down with that. Like, it's
Mm-hmm.
just stupid. And I'm not saying you can say whatever your words you want, but that doesn't mean I have to like them.
Right.
No, yeah, I'm a free speech guy, but yeah, at the same time, you don't have to like what I'm saying. It's your right as well,
Yeah, that and Alpha pretty much knew that it was set up that he would end up getting himself banned, and laughed about it when it happened.
And I agree. That's kind of cross the line doing it. I'm not a fan of it myself. I don't want to sit and censor people, but I
the
get
funniest part
someone
about
coming
it.
in Discord dropping that word with a hard R. He's just being a fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, the funny part about it is he said it with the A 2 or 3 times, and then when he dropped the hard R, that's when he got the perma ban from the bot.
Yeah. Well, y'all better
So he was
off him not being in there. I've
Yeah,
heard some things in the background about that guy. I'm telling you, you're better off.
Oh yeah, and he was doing whatever he could to see how far he could go before he got banned, and that's why Alpha didn't ban him and let the bot take care of it.
Yeah.
because the bot was set up.
He keeps circling back. He disappears and he circles back to our communities. You know what I mean? And starts his shit again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just like, when I was in there.
Yes.
And Alpha
Victoria,
Tyler, I hated it. I hated it that when I was in Alphas and 6020 came in and started the shit. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to bring that shit over there.
Right.
I felt bad about it. Even though I didn't
Oh,
do
yeah.
anything, you know what I mean? I hated it.
As soon as he did, I messaged Alpha. Speaking of which,
Say my name 3 times and I shall appear.
I'll say your name 4 times. How about a 5th time there?
we mentioned you a lot today.
I actually just jumped in, so I missed it all. Tell me all the nice things you said about me.
Oh, I've been talking all sorts of good stuff about you, about how
I
the
ain't saying no name,
Discord,
no
we've
snitch.
got the
I'm just
political
kidding,
and
Jay. You don't
religious.
actually have to tell me.
The only nice things I heard is that apparently
We
you're
figured out
carrying
that you're
Mises'
really
baby or some
Mises.
shit.
You figured out that I'm really secretly Mises?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dan exposed you.
Yeah, it's a
And then
conspiracy I
the-
have that, you're actually Mises, but you're wearing one of those pregnant bodysuits.
I would say nobody's ever seen Mises and I in the same room at the same time, but that's not true. So
Well, that's a conspiracy on its own. It's a whole different conspiracy.
Man,
You've
we know that
literally
shit was.
you have had breakfast with Mises and I at the same time, Dan.
Yeah, you got me there. You got me
It's a
there, man.
hologram, Dan.
Like,
It was
you
a
weren't there,
hologram.
Tyler, but I've had drinks with
It was
me
AI.
and Dan. Anyway.
Yeah, and the funny part of having that dinner sitting there next to Mises had fucking waffles. After having food poison from waffles.
That wasn't my fault. I was getting
No, but all
yelled at.
that food was just, I'm such a country dude, you know what I mean, anymore. I see all that fancy shit and I'm like, man, I could have settled with Wendy's.
I was getting yelled at by an Asian lady for having 2 glasses of an orange juice instead.
Oh, yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got awkward.
Yeah, yelled at for having 2 glasses. What?
Luana is very interested in my health. I'm not sure why. She always is. When we are together, she very adamantly monitors what I eat and drink. And if I drink 2 glasses of orange juice, that crosses her boundary of comfort. So just so you know.
Who is this?
Mises' wife.
I don't
okay.
understand like why though. Like
She wants me to be healthier so that I live longer.
so why would she be mad if you had 2 glasses of
Because it's a
orange
lot
juice?
of sugar.
The sugar.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's natural sugar.
Yeah, but natural sugar is still bad for you, though.
I will say,
Sugar.
in my defense, natural sugar is really the only kind of sugar that I consume. So, but I mean, I get the argument. I get what she's saying.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And by the way, when
I
you
mean, it
popped
does
in, we were discussing when
Yeah, you were talking about
MC
MC
Nimbleness.
Nemesis. I was listening before I joined.
Okay.
Because it also raises your blood sugar. I mean,
Yeah.
hence why when you're having a diabetic attack, you go to orange
Oh yeah,
juice.
like
A lot
whenever
of
we had a
people
patient
do.
in the hospital that had low blood sugar, like a little like thing of orange juice and some graham crackers.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm glad everybody's here.
MC Nemesis sucks.
Dude, it's like that dude I was sitting there telling him, it's like he recycles back around, you know what I mean? He ends up back in our communities because, like I said a moment ago, he was in the chat and got hit by Victoria because he was over there calling me a chomo. I wonder where he got that from.
I've never heard anyone say that.
Yeah,
I want to pause. If we're talking about the MC Nemesis, we are talking about the God of Bards. We are talking about the MC Nemesis. Listen, he's a fucking legend. Okay, did you know that he has a PhD in Bards? Do you know about the dollars in his bank account?
No, I need educated on it.
He has a gift from Jesus Christ.
And anybody that talks negative about him is sinning against him.
I'm just saying, I spent a whole day talking to this man very recently. Okay, I'm just telling you things that I learned.
God bless you.
Kudos.
You
The
had to
fact you
learn
sat
that.
there and had a conversation with him like that, you know,
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
braver than I am.
I had a whole conversation with him throughout the day, like several times. Okay.
God bless you for doing the good work.
Well, the thing is, too, I was gonna let him stay in the Discord, like just to fuck with him, like because it was actually funny to me. And then he drops the hard R while I'm live streaming, and the bot, like my auto mod bot in the Discord, automatically bans him, and I'm like, ah. You fucked that up, dog. Like you couldn't have just fucking been shit. like I was gonna let you stay.
Apparently that wasn't good enough. He had to ratchet it up.
And it's like there was no reason either. If you look around when he said it, he just fucking bump, and it's like, why, man?
Yeah, Alpha. I had mentioned that he had dropped the N word with the A 2 or 3 times, and then waited, and then dropped the hard R and got banned. It's like he was trying to get somebody to ban him.
Maybe he wanted to get banned.
Oh, he did.
For it.
Obviously, but like with an A, I'm not gonna ban you. With an R, I really wouldn't even ban you. I would just call you a piece of shit and then make fun of you. But it's like, I mean, people get offended. So like, if you drop it with an R in my Discord, just so anybody knows, you're gonna get banned. Like,
right?
Like, I don't know if he just didn't see it. He's like, they're cool with the A, and it's like, you're fucking gone.
Well, it's funny is Sissy 20 tried to alliance with him a little ways back, and that shit lasted about 20 minutes before he was going, fucking weirdo.
He even cringed out fucking Mocon.
Yeah, he Mocon's calling him a fucking weirdo and shit. That alliance didn't last.
How do you cringe out Mocon?
Yeah.
Right.
I've tried.
That's funny.
Yeah, they did. They was trying to alliance up, I guess, against us because of Joe and me and shit, because we got that history with Nemesis, and it literally only lasted about 20 minutes. It was the funniest shit ever.
And we had my boy C187 up, Chris, and I told him about Joe throwing me in his diss track.
Oh yeah, I still gotta, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So that night I was in Nashville. The night that dropped, I was in Nashville, and I pulled it up, and I didn't have a beat or anything, but I wrote a response to Joe, like that night.
Oh shit!
Like here's the lyrics. Like you can see, it's actually like topped out. Like I did one.
Yeah, you put out a full response.
See, look, hold up. February 5th, you can see it up at the top. February 5th. I topped it up that night when Victoria was actually in the chat that night in your stream and told me about it. So I went and listened to it, and then I just topped out a response. It was fun. I don't think I'll do it because the moment has passed. But I was going to, obviously just for fun. For anybody watching who is confused, it was obviously just going to be for fun. I fucking love Joe. But I did top it up, and I was like, let's fucking go,
I would love to hear it,
Yeah. I might still do it. I don't know. Like I'll probably wait for another opening or something. I don't fucking know. Like it would have been funny because I tied it to his. It's like literally ain't nobody looking for a father figure. Got a whatnot. I guess I'll step in like a hog defender because I had to throw like a Tom McDonald shot too. So said I don't know Harley, but I bet that she's a nice lady, and it just went downhill for that. Like, because I was just fucking with what his said, so.
Right. That's funny.
But yeah.
Well, it probably won't matter, like even if you did put it up recently, because what was it, just like last week, like a week and a half ago, that little me made his response because Joe, like he's like, if there's anything, because how Joe connected me to little me with the no shit. The only thing I have in common with Amy is that she don't Something about shaving her legs or some shit.
Yeah, something about hair on her legs. Like Amy got a shot twice. Not only did Joe diss her, little me dissed her.
And Victoria, he was saying Holly, not Harley.
No, I said Harley.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
My
talking
bad.
about
I thought you were talking about Holly.
Joe had the part at the beginning because I was literally going line by line through what Joe said. Like I was playing it at like 25% speed so that I could hear every line and like make sure that I was responding directly to what he was taking shots at, like flipping it on him.
I got you.
Yeah. Because literally, like I said, I started it out with I guess I got a whatnot like a hog defender, you know, like a Tom McDonald
Right.
defender because all of his fans are being whatnots on the internet. No offense, Amy.
Right.
It was just,
you have more Tom shit than I do.
Huh?
You have more Tom shit than I do, and I'm on Creek Squad at this point.
I like Tom. I mean, I still like both of them. Like at the end of the
Why
day,
say no offense, Amy?
Same.
well, I like Tom's older stuff.
I do too. I haven't really
think
listened to
that's
him
the way
much.
I
Like
should say it.
I haven't listened to him much
Yeah.
at all. Like with like the last like year and a half, 2 years, not at all.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll be right back. I gotta use the
it is what
restroom.
it is. I like Tom. I like Church. I like Adam. Like, there's no reason to pretend.
Yeah, you know, I feel bad. You know, I don't have a problem. Me personally, you know, with the whole thing going on, listen to Tom. You know what I mean? That's how I feel bad. If you fuck with Tom, listen to him. You know, like I always stand that I'm always going to defend Church. That's just me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not going to be like, don't you ever listen to Tom again? You know, like, no,
I'm
if you
not
fuck
gonna
with
like that
Tom, bump
either.
his music.
I'm not gonna be like that either. I just truly don't listen to him that much anymore. But
I think my thing is like as far as the Tom and Church stuff, I don't really care. I mean, Church didn't say anything that was false about Tom. And honestly, like literally with Tom, like all that stuff about like the political stuff and like ignoring what's actually going on, all that stuff is stuff that the reaction community for the most part has been saying for like 2 years. Like it's all valid. Like that's the thing. It's like, and it, you know, yes, finally somebody with Church's platform said it, but it's not invalid. Which is again part of why I just don't pay attention to what Tom's doing anymore. Really, the part that bothers
it's the same
me.
old shit. It's like the same thing, the same lyrics, fucking recycled, said a different way with to a different beat.
I think the part that bugs me is like, and I've never been Adam's like cheerleader or anything like that. I've probably said more negative things about Adam than positive. But like the Church and Adam situation bothers me. But at the same time, I very much think that they're going to reconcile. And I'll tell you a good example of that too. Even if you look at the day Blue Jeans 2 dropped, Mises made a post on Instagram sharing out, that he had bought it. And if you look, Adam and Upchurch both liked it. And in that post, he said, I hope they end up, finding a resolution. And I really think they will. Like
Yeah, I got a little pissed off a little bit when I was finding out that Mises was like getting shit talked and dragged it. When people want to drag him into it, when I saw that post, I was like, "What the fuck?" You know?
That's just people being dumb. Again, a lot of people want to talk about fucking Adam and Church and whatever, and it's like, bro, literally even Church didn't talk about Adam and Church. You know what I mean? Like Church said it happened and acknowledged it, but like nothing was said. So obviously, like he's not trying to burn down Adam. Like I don't understand why everybody else wants to.
No, I don't want to burn down Adam. Me, like, there's a lot of us Creeks, what did you say? Kind of got hurt by it, like, the fact that this has happened, because we don't want to burn Adam down. We've supported him for what, 5 years?
Yep.
Supported his music, defended him, so when it happened, it was like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
What it boils down to is people just want to pick sides and be on the right side that they feel is correct.
Yeah.
No, if what happened, what Upchurch is saying, that's really fucked up if that took place. But
it would be, and I'm not doubting that Church has proof of some. I think there's a lot more to it, and I'm just going off of things that I know and see, and I think there's a lot more to it. But I think the I think the real thing is just being level headed and realizing they have too much history for a mistake to have really really caused an issue. And the thing with Adam is, as hot headed as Adam has always been, the fact that he hasn't said shit yet about church making that video is very telling, I think, in the fact that whatever happened and whatever the issue was, he is genuinely remorseful of it. And I think the moment has passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we all know if Adam didn't have some love for church, he would have immediately jumped on that and said something back about church making that video.
Right, and they
Um,
probably talked about it behind the scenes.
Yeah, we've
Well-
been noticing
well-
his body language, you know, the way he's been acting.
Right.
I saw that video. I'm not talking about any of that. I don't agree with any of that. But
Well, no, I mean, I've been seeing since he's kind of appeared his body language with what's been going on. I'm not just talking about that video.
yeah, you're talking about the video that Hillbilly made about like the addiction and stuff. Yeah.
No, there's the one where he was on the interview with Kurt. The video he made. I don't know, just the vibe of his body language. So there's something going. I was like, okay, something's going on here.
Yeah.
And I'm fair saying he may have remorse for whatever took place. I'm just saying his body language has been off from it.
Like so when Tim and
Yeah.
Hillary and everybody was live, the first time that Adam went live by himself and he just like did his own live thing,
Sure.
and he referenced fucking like when Tim and
Yeah, I saw that video.
he referenced that, and it was weird. Like he doesn't go live like that. So immediately that was kind of weird. And then the second time when he went on and he was up there with Kurt, it's like you could tell like why is he something struck a nerve. So something's going on.
Well, yeah, something struck a nerve because I think with the situation, I think he is aware of everything that's factoring into the situation.
Well, he had some guilt behind there.
Huh?
He had to have had some guilt behind there, like because then Church made his video, and then he commented on it.
Yeah.
Like, fine, he fucking got me. You
Well,
know.
that's what I'm saying. Like there was some guilt behind there. Again, you're talking about he knew that he had recorded the diss tracks and the church knew about it. So yeah, there was guilt.
Well, we didn't know anything about the diss tracks at that, like before that.
Yeah, but he never released them, so I don't really even think that's a factor. Like, how many people have recorded something that was never released? You know what I mean? And
right.
Again, this takes me to a place that I don't really like going because I've never defended Adam. Like, and so I mean, I'm not saying this to defend Adam. I'm just saying I get the situation.
I don't even know. I don't even care about the diss tracks. I didn't know about that until Church said something. It was just like, just in general, you could just tell like there's some shit going on there.
There was shit. There was guilt, and like I said, I think Church kind of exposed the extent of that. But like going further into like the addiction stuff is what I was talking about. I don't
even know what that's about.
I think they're talking about like he's on Klonopin because he has high intensity anxiety attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like for that, I don't think he's abusing his stuff.
Who's talking shit about Adam being on cloud? Who the fuck cares?
Well, I brought it up because Dan mentioned Hillbilly, and Hillbilly made the video about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen Hillbilly's video, so I have no idea.
Feeling, maybe when you're on that stuff for so long, it does create certain symptoms.
Absolutely, and that's why I don't take that shit because I don't like the long term effects that it causes. You know.
Yeah.
Adam's been dealing with that for quite some time with the high anxiety attacks and stuff that he gets hit with all the time, so he has to be on that stuff. I mean, he even made a song with Meezus about the struggle of it.
Here's a song named Klonopin.
Yeah. He's been talking about that stuff for a long time. That's why I said like that's why I said the big thing that I don't like is when people start taking it to that point because I don't think he really has an addiction issue. I think he has a problem that he's trying to deal with.
No.
I just wish my phone would charge.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hillbilly's video, but I never would have thought like who cares?
Yeah.
Like if you need anxiety medicine, you need anxiety medicine. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
Right. But anyway,
But no.
But anyway,
I mean, I think they're going to resolve the issue. I'm just looking
Hopefully.
forward to it.
well, hopefully. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Some of us have kind of kept our ear to the back streets. We heard about some of us heard about these diss tracks. I just didn't, without any proof of it, we didn't know the extent, right?
Yeah.
So when that kind of came out, I was like, whoa, okay, that information was real.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us that's in the back streets hearing these things, or who has the luxury of finding this information, we're not talking about. Of course, we're not going to put that shit out. But it
Yeah.
was just so shocking to me once I got to see it actually revealed to everybody, like, oh shit, they were real.
I was
Yeah.
also surprised that diss track season moved. It used to be November, December. Now it's January, February.
The
Mm. And I never
I don't
correlated a month to anything.
know. Diss track season is a fickle bitch.
True.
I just on this one, I really think that I think a lot of people are killing relationships over nothing. Like,
True.
because I really think when it comes down to it, yeah, Church and Tom will probably keep having a problem. That's fine. Like, Tom's kind of doing his thing, and everybody else is kind of doing their thing. But Adam and Church, I've zero doubt Adam and Church end up on
Yeah,
the
that's a different story. Like, I'm not splitting like the Tom shit. I mean, there's no connection there. But with Adam, there's that connection with Church and the fan base.
yeah. And that's the thing, like Church and Tom, honestly, that's just funny to me. Like, I mean, Church is just making fun of Tom. And it's like whether Tom responds or not, some of the stuff is genuinely funny.
Uh-huh.
And it's just I would like to see Tom respond just because in that case, it's two artists that I enjoy music from, and honestly, tell me that tell me that the fucking Mac Lethal disses are not two of Tom's best songs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No, they are. They absolutely are. And
yeah,
I would like to see it too. And I don't know. That's why everybody wants to see it, because it's like the Mac Lethal shit that was good, but
yeah.
it's like I don't know.
Well,
It would be a good
that's a whole
battle.
different level. That's a
It
whole
would be a
different
good
battle.
battle though. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter about the levels though. It
Well, when
that's
it comes to Mac Lethal and Upchurch, is what I'm saying.
well, yeah.
I still want to see Tom with that energy come at Upchurch.
Yeah.
Right. And
Like,
that's what everybody had always said, that the only person that could probably stand up to Church in a diss battle would be Tom.
I don't know if he's the only person.
Well, I mean, back in the day, that's what it was said.
I mean, it would be I just think it would be a fun back and forth. And I honestly think at the end of the day, they could easily resolve this stuff. But you know what I like is knowing that Tom knows how cringe some of the stuff he does is now, because he's heard
Right.
the stuff. He hears what Church says.
Mhm.
And to me, like, that's the important thing is like, bro, like some of this stuff, it's when American Flags came out, I was so fucking cringed out by that song, man. Like, and it's just not a good song. The album's not good. And I said that to
Church
everybody, and
doesn't
everybody's
rhyme
like,
when they're like with his whole bar on the first disc, like jumping up and down like they're the America cheerleaders. I was like,
but everybody still hopped that song up, and I was so disappointed because, like,
yeah,
I refused to even play it on my live stream. When
Yeah, I didn't care for it either.
I don't care. Yeah,
I don't know. I still don't like that song.
yeah.
I don't really like anything I heard off that album. I didn't listen to a lot from that album. But I mean, and the thing is, it's not that it's not good, it's just that it's the same shit.
Right.
And it's just
Well,
I'm just tired of hearing that shit from Tom.
Well, it's
Right.
like you can hear like even like if they take like 3 or 4 different tracks, it's the same, like even like the last one with like Shapiro, there's fucking lines in there that he says in other songs, just
Yeah,
worded a different
I
way
mean,
to a different fucking
basically the
beat.
whole song, basically the whole Facts song with Shapiro was fake woke. It was just fake woke recycled, like
Right.
the one that,
Yeah.
and it's funny because he actually did it with what's the trans
Oh,
new
Blair
chick,
White.
Blair White. Yeah, he did
Yeah,
the
Snowflakes.
video. Yeah, Snowflakes. It was that song and fake woke
Yeah.
condensed into a new song, and that was the Facts track.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Again, people keep buying it. I'm not going to be a fan of yours if you're expecting me to continue consuming the same product again and again and again and again and again. I'm not going to keep buying the same product from you.
That's
I
all.
want to hear, honestly, from Tom. I want fun Tom back. I want another video like Buttholes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no response was
Butthole,
fire in his delivery. You
Castle,
know what I mean? Or I'm sorry was
Angel.
fire.
Yeah.
Um,
Bro, Tom has a lot of fire songs. It's just like he
Yeah.
Yep.
walked away from being fun or be like Boom Bap 101 is a
Yeah.
fire
That's
fucking
fucking
song.
great. Yeah.
And it's like he
Fucking
walked away from all
Castles.
that shit to fucking come into just constantly political shit. And I'm sorry, dog. Like, yes, I want to hear your opinions a good chunk of the time. I like it. I like your message. I agree with what you're saying. I believe what you're saying. Occasionally, I'd like to hear something different from you.
Like the
Right.
last song that I really liked was Ghost. And that was what, last Christmas? A year and a half,
Yeah,
over a year ago?
I'm not sure. I couldn't really say like the last song I really liked from Tom. I mean, because I mean, even like the newer ones, I don't like the Facts song with Ben Shapiro, but even his newer
know.
music, I like it well enough. Just want to hear different shit. I don't know.
I haven't
Yeah,
any of his
and
new shit.
To be fair, and I'm not trying to interrupt you, and
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I will let you go.
You're
But to be fair, it's not only Tom that I say this to. I've fought with Mises about like fucking mandates. I love mandates from him. You know what
oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
hilarious.
I like fun tracks. Like
Mhm.
occasionally stop being so worried about being cool, grumpy rapper and like just have fucking fun for a minute. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
chill out, people.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that COVID song where he was in a sumo suit. That shit had me dying.
Yeah.
Social distancing. Yeah.
Social
Mhm.
distancing
Yeah.
and mandates are both great. And I don't think either of them exist anymore.
I mean, you
I
can
think you
find them,
still
but it's
find it,
people that
but
have downloaded
yeah,
them and
but
re-uploaded them.
it was just a fun song with that video. It was quite entertaining. It was funny. I
Yep.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's fun.
And
That's what
like
I'm saying.
with what you were saying about Tom, what actually built a lot of his career was some of his other music that were more social and things like that, like Castle.
Well,
You know,
let's not pretend that the controversy attention
no,
did not build his
no.
career.
That's been through his career, but he also tempered it with songs like Castles and
They're funny,
Angels
but like,
and I Wish and things like that.
right.
He
But
tempered
not
it.
even so much that, like the song Exposure, that's talking a lot about like the shit going on, but it was put in a more funny. There was more humor to it.
Yeah.
Or like
Well, I've tried told me says, I enjoy his political stuff. I do. But I'm ready for something like a Dear Rap. You know what I mean? I told him that's still my favorite album. So,
if I were a betting man, if I were guessing about things that I certainly have no way of knowing the outcome to, I
love
would
that Alpha.
I would bet that his next album will sound a lot like a love child between Dear Rap and the Raptivist. So
Nice.
if you enjoy the last 10 or so songs on the 50 song Raptivist project, which is available on all platforms for $9.99,
that's what's up.
if you enjoy the sound of the last 10 songs or so and you like Dear Rap, then you will probably definitely enjoy his next album.
Yeah, because when I talked to him, even he wanted to get back to it. I mean, he was in there backstage, in the room talking, and he was just like, "Man, I crave to want to do this." And I said, "Dude, I'll straight tell you, your Dear Rap better than the political stuff to me. I fuck with that album. I fuck with the way you did your music. You know what I mean? But I'm not sitting there saying I'm dogging it because I enjoy it too. But I want to see that again.
Well,
Exactly.
Dear Rap's his best project, 100%. I mean, it's just it's rap, you know, like,
Yeah.
So hopefully, I mean, and you know, I'm not going to talk about anything that he hasn't talked about. So,
Yeah.
but
Right.
hopefully his current plan plays out, and
Right.
if so, like the next 2 albums are just really solid directions, and honestly, it's mostly, well, I mean, hypothetically, I would imagine it's mostly not going to focus on politics, although there
Right.
may be some political points made at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I enjoyed the songs he did with DJ Cliffy because it was just straight up hip hop.
Yeah,
Fun hip hop.
those were
Yeah.
fun tracks.
And everybody that knows me knows my favorite music song is "The Talk."
Yeah. Nah, I can't tell you guys my favorite Mises song. It doesn't exist yet.
Oh, okay.
I will like for real, like the next album's project or the next album's energy is gonna be fire though.
I'm
Right.
always promoting music though. Even on my channel, I play music quite a bit.
Thank you, Nunrilla.
Yeah. But I have to be at the airport at 10 in the morning to get Nampy, so I
Cool.
have to go to bed.
Tell them I said hi.
I popped in to give one final happy birthday to Jay, and I poured myself a shot. And so, happy birthday to you, sir.
Happy birthday. I appreciate it. It's a launch show, everybody.
Enjoy the conversation as always, Tyler.
Yeah, I really would love to linger and hang out with you guys.
You know, you're always welcome.
But yeah, I'm saying I can't though.
No, I
Don't
know.
let him lie. He's gonna block your ass the moment you jump off here.
Never allowed back in again.
That's rude, Jay.
And anybody that I know is welcome to hit the link and jump up here.
Hi, Nunrilla. You should come up here. I don't think we've ever had a chance to really like talk to each other.
Yeah, no, really, it's on me. Like for real.
He's good people.
Here, funny thing is, if he did join, as soon as he gets here, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I say that, and then he could jump in and say hi, and then I'm gonna be like, "Well, bye, guys."
But he comes up on my panel time to time. If you don't catch him on your channel here, you can catch him there if you want to have a conversation with him. Sometimes he'll come up on my panel now.
Seems like a really nice and genuine dude from the interaction I've had with him, though. I
He is.
That guy.
Yeah, I like him too. He's good people. As is all the people that I interact with.
Hit on the link. He ain't trying to marry it, Victoria.
Let's say a bunch of bad things about Nunrilla now, so he'll forgive us later.
Hey, Nunrilla. Oh.
We should do an interview sometime.
There you go.
Definitely.
We should talk about that. I haven't done an interview in a while. I was kind of waiting until Burden stopped fucking giving me dodgy answers every time. Because literally, I said about a year and a half ago, I was like, because Burden. Okay, so before Burden had to disappear from everything for a while, he was supposed to be my next interview. Like we had it lined up. It was going to be that Saturday, and then that Friday, his plans changed. And I had said, I was like, well, fuck it, I'm not doing another interview until Burden comes on and makes up his date to me. And so we had talked about it. Thing is, Burden's a dick to me. And so we don't interact with each other as like people who enjoy each other's companies would. We interact with each other as people who don't enjoy each other's company. So I like Burden though, a lot. I'm just playing. It's always all positive shit with Burden, but yeah.
Yeah, I like Burden too. I still laugh though at that show though, because people was running around getting aggravated. Burden's being a diva again. It was funny.
Yeah, I mean that shit was funny. After the show, when we yelled at each other, was not as funny. But
yeah, Stop yelling at people, Tyler.
I can't help it. If you yell at me, I'm gonna yell back at you. You know, like
That's why I try never to yell at Alpha.
Huh, interesting drama behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Oh
It did
no,
happen.
it wasn't drama behind the scenes. I may or may not have called him an asshole in a non-aggressive way, and then he may or may not have called me a dickhead in response in an aggressive way, which then caused my next response to be more aggressive, and then but then literally because of that interaction, we became friends. So
Yeah, sometimes that's how it works, man.
That's how men do it. They get
Gotta be
aggressive and they
asshole
become
first.
friends.
if I had one thing to change, it would have been in a more private setting and not in the middle of where the crowd was clearing out of. Because it was literally we had just finished, like the show had just finished,
It was an
and
awesome time.
we were just standing there in the middle of everybody trying to get interviews or not interviews, autographs. And we were just kind of yelling at each other back and forth. And Simple was in the middle going, "No, guys, stop."
That place was just a wild place where they had that show.
Right on, Nunrilla. Let's look at some Saturdays coming up. I got some shows coming up, and then possibly some more shows coming up. But we can definitely deconflict some stuff. Don't be like this. Yeah. No, Simple's, and it's funny because if you know Simple's like 6'5" and like extremely just like he looks like he's dying. But
this must have all happened after Simple stopped recording. Because
No,
I
no,
watched
no.
Simple's whole live.
yeah, oh yeah. It was after he stopped streaming the concert. Yeah.
Right. I said this must have all went down after that. 'cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it was. It was like I said. It was while everybody was clearing out, and I'm in Kentucky, Southeast Kentucky. Where
For the
you
most
at?
part, I was standing by Simple when he filmed that most of the time. Besides when I went over there to talk to Alan, and then that shit brew with Lona in the crowd. Some guys like they were going to get in a fight and had to run over there.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I stood right next to Simple.
Yeah. I watched
that concert.
Simple streaming that.
It was a fun show. I mean, it was a lot of good people. I will say the green room at that show kind of sucked because there was like you had to jump across a lake. But you know,
What, you talking in the back?
yeah, the green room in the back. Like,
Oh
where the
yeah, that's
bar-
horrific. And then I had to stand in there I said they had to watch the shit just in case that someone tried to steal the shit. It was kind of that kind of place.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. You were with me the night before, weren't you? When we went to just kind of look at it, and
Yeah.
And there was literally like there was a fucking Crip rally going on the night before like the concert. This dude was not making what is objectively music, okay? And so this motherfucker's in there just doing his little Crip rally, and I turned around. I was like, I'm gonna get a drink real quick to make sure that they know I'm a customer, so they have a reason not to let me get shot. But like. I was like, I can't believe that we're about to do a show here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
He was like more into the place next door. It was like a haunted bar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was a horror theme bar. Dog,
Yeah, horror theme bar.
I still could find that fucking place right now, and I want to go back. That place was the shit. You can't pretend that place wasn't.
Oh, it was cool as shit. You know, the pictures that changed on the walls, the shit, took pictures in the back. It was a cool place.
I mean, it's almost like Alpha filmed part of a video there.
Did you? Yeah, I did. I made a music video.
I'm just this boring guy, they're all getting these fancy drinks. I'm like, can I just get a Jack and Coke? I don't know what the hell I'm looking at here. And then they give me a down Jack and Coke. It's so fucking watered down, it tastes like shit.
Did you go with me? Did you go with me?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was say, didn't you like have some experience like some like dude trying to like sell you drugs outside or some shit?
No.
No, there was something, some dude.
Oh, dude said they asked to bum a cigarette, a homeless guy.
No, it was something else. I don't know, whatever.
It was probably when Ray and Simba showed up.
Maybe.
Yeah, there's this homeless guy that asked to bum a cigarette, and he's like, "You got a menthol cigarette?" And started to hand him a menthol cigarette. And he's like, "It's not a Newport. I don't want it." It's like, is this homeless guy being fucking this picky?
No, the bar next. Did you go to the bar? Did you go to the Cocktails and Screams with me the night that Tora Hyman was commenting on the Saw movie? Like they were playing Saw on the projector, and the transvestite, or no, not transvestite, the drag queen named Tora Hyman was doing like commentary on it because that was easily
That
my
was
face
fun.
night.
No, that was the night I
That was
didn't
my
go.
favorite night.
I think
That was
I didn't
fantastic.
go one of the nights you guys went, and I just stayed back.
I'm sorry. I love that fucking place. Like
That
that
was
shit,
funny.
shit like that's funny as fuck to me. It's this drag queen calling himself Tora Hammond, and he's just fucking like cracking all these like really inappropriate jokes about fucking the first Saw movie, which is gory as fuck anyway. And it's like I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I think in today's woke world, I'm gaining a lot of respect for drag queens as opposed to fucking never mind. I'm not going down this because this is gonna offend somebody. This is not my channel. This is not my channel, so I'm not gonna say offensive things. But like,
I
drag,
don't care.
I'm just saying, drag queens are mindful of what they are. You know what I mean? At
Right.
the end of the day, they acknowledge what they are, and some people don't.
Yeah, with drag queens, I don't have a problem with drag queens. You know, do your thing. Just don't fuck with the kids. Other than that, you know what I mean? If that's what you
Yeah.
want to do that. Do your shit, you know? Leave the kids out of it. You don't have no problem out of me.
Mm-hmm.
None realistic. Gonna have to swing through when you go see Kenny. Do you take I-75 through? Because if you take I-75, you drive pretty close within like, I mean, obviously, yeah, because of your current comment about got to watch the Clippers. I'm not going to say how close, but you get pretty close to my house at one point if you take I-75. So if you do, we can definitely have lunch, dog.
You know one thing? You want to know one thing I'm still upset about? I was pretty upset the entire time, right? While I was down there. I didn't get my ass kicked.
You can get
So mad about that.
Bro, what is Sweeney doing? Does he actually still do videos? I haven't looked.
Yeah, he's still doing his thing.
I think he's on Twitch though, from my understanding.
He still does shit because it wasn't too long ago that I got a notification for some shit from him.
Yeah, I think I sniped him one night.
I'm still subscribed to him. Hold up.
Yeah, it was like somehow like a month ago or some shit. I was like, oh, he does still exist.
Oh, he's still doing live streams. Let's go.
Yeah, he's supposed to beat my ass though, and I sat there and waited. Never happened.
Yeah, it is.
And then when I talked to him later, he's like, "You should have drove my house." Like, fool, I can't. Alpha Tower is my ride. I'm not going to ask him, "Hey, dude, you want to risk getting some trouble and drive me down to his house?"
Yeah, I had work to do. I couldn't do that.
Yeah. So it's like, dude, that's the whole point. You were supposed to meet me there.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't show up. I knew it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was surprised he didn't show up.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I didn't expect him to either, but I don't know that whole thing. I still don't even remember what like Sweeney got so mad about over everything. Well, I mean, I know why he got mad at you because he was hopelessly in love with Amy, but like I still don't know why he got mad at me.
Yeah, I don't know. I got mad at you.
Got mad at me.
It's because we kept making fun of him for using Nair.
Yeah. All I did was say some troll comments to him in the chat. I was just fucking with him a little bit, and that's when he did that whole "you come to Florida, I'll beat your ass."
I completely forgot about the Nair shit. That's funny.
Yeah, that was that. Bro, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to put that shit in your asshole. Okay, like that wasn't even making fun. That was just I'm concerned for your health. Okay, like
not to mention if you're gonna talk about that offline, not on a live.
Like, dog, I'm just saying, like, especially too, I make a joke out of everything that people say on live streams anyway.
How
Like,
dare you?
dog, I'm still beating up Geminator for accidentally saying he milked a bull fucking 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
That's funny.
He shouldn't have said it.
I mean,
And
you
Alpha
can't
and
say
Jason
shit like that.
and Alpha and Jason make fun of me for having 9 toes.
And for being racist, because you are extremely racist. Like, don't forget that.
No, I'm not. Stop that.
Hell, everybody's a
Oh, good
racist
Lord.
these days. That's what everybody's saying. You're a racist and you're a racist, so fuck it.
I'm just saying, bro, shit becomes jokes. Like, that's how shit works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so sensitive. Like, if you get fucking, bro, but like, genuinely, that wasn't even a joke. Like, I'm concerned about Nair going into anyone's asshole. That's
Oh, yeah,
poisonous.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't let it go there.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's right.
Like,
Because that's right. Because he said he was gonna nair his asshole.
no, he regularly did,
Does.
and
Yeah.
I assume still does. Like
Right.
he just threw it out one day that he
Yep.
does this as a regular practice, and I'm like, dog, you can't do that. Like, that's not good. Like, it says not to get around sensitive areas like that. Like, it says not to, like, definitely not to, do not use on your genitals. Do not use on whatever. Like, I mean, fuck, man. Like, I'm concerned about your health. Don't get mad at me for my concern. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, our communities have always made fun of each other for something or another.
Bro, everybody makes fun. That's how I'm sorry. Predominantly men are in the equation, and men, like, I don't know. I grew up playing sports and doing shit like that.
Right.
And like, men, especially in those settings, like, you talk shit, man. You know? Like, I'm sorry you can't handle shit talking, but like,
Right. I mean, hell, the first time I met Joe, Dan said that I was transitioning to be a woman.
yeah. And I'm glad that you made it through that successfully. Like, they gotta clean their clits before they talk to me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, man. Dog, my 5-year-old daughter has thicker skin than most of these men on fucking YouTube.
Exactly.
I ain't even playing like, bro, these dudes, like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they still have their blankies.
No, Alpha took somebody roasting him, and you turned it into merch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody told him that his daughter cries because daddy drinks, so he went out and made a piece of merch
I remember that
and had his
shit.
daughter wear it.
I remember that shit. Who the fuck was it that said that shit?
Hawk.
Oh yeah, TOC. Yep.
Mhm.
And the thing is, I don't have any hard feelings toward that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I don't know what he's doing at this point. But like, that shit was just funny. Like,
Savannah, but whatever.
One of my funniest times was watching. I think it was Simple come up with the LC4 collection.
There's always one thing I liked about. That's one thing I always liked about Tyler. Though, he always liked to fuck with people. But they're talking shit.
Life's too short, man. Life's too short to be a fucking asshole and like be like in your feelings all the time. Like,
yeah, I agree. People gotta learn how to take a joke.
Yeah.
Bro, look at this. I'm sorry, but tell me, men, we're out here to make each other feel embarrassed and humiliated. Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Morning, Mandy.
Is that Mandy? Oh no.
Morning.
I was like, pretty sure.
Hillbilly.
Mandy's in the chat. Hillbilly just came in as
Oh.
Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, us guys like to talk shit like that. You know what I mean? It's the way we communicate.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
just a
you,
guy.
Yeah, kiss my ass, Kool-Aid Man.
I'm sorry. Objectively, though, tell me this is not funny. Okay? Share my screen, Jay.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's HBR. I thought it was a Kool-Aid Man. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk shit like that.
Tell me this is not a funny picture.
I remember that picture.
I love that.
That's
I
awesome.
think this is a hilarious picture.
I know it is.
What are you doing? Taking a shot back there?
No, I'm drinking a Modelo.
Oh, okay.
It was a nice warm summer day, so I was drinking a Modelo.
I remember that picture.
I was just saying, like I thought it was funny, and so I made the shit. Well, Sierra made the shit. I can't draw worth a fuck, but yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the hoodie that I got from your website.
It's a good hoodie. It's comfy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
The Alphaholic Anonymous.
Yeah, I think Tyler has to go though, because you got to get up.
I got to be at the airport in 7 hours, and the
Yeah.
the airport is an hour and a half away from me. So.
Yeah, you better take your ass to bed then.
You get to go.
Well, if my phone doesn't charge, I'll be ending soon anyway because I'm down to 17%.
Oh shit.
Which means I
Oh,
gotta plug my
damn.
phone in and set my alarm.
You're wondering how the Crocs end up? Are you talking about these Crocs? You can see
Oh
that
my God, they're even
well
purple.
worn. Hell
Yep.
yeah, they're purple, bro. Every good thing in life is purple. Weed,
I thought you
the
were talking about
best
this
weed.
truck.
Penis.
Look, I even have a Batman charm on it right now. I took the
I got a
letters
pink
off. I
one.
change out the letters every now and then. Are they still alive?
He's showing them. They're alive.
I got my pink one on.
One eye, one horn, one. What's it? Purple Peter Eater.
Yeah,
I forgot those Crocs for his birthday last year when we had the meetup.
you can miss me with the Croc shit.
Bro, these are
Amy, we got to be a bigot.
my
Hey,
shoe
I'm a crock of
collection.
shit.
My shoe collection includes Crocs, slip-on Vans, and a pair of Yeezy slides. Okay.
Hey,
There you go.
so when Crocs first got popular, I was still in healthcare. The only people that I ever seen wearing Crocs were nurses, and they're the fucking plain white Crocs, and they're fucking ugly as shit. The
Well, it
fact
doesn't
that they're
matter.
popular now is just weird to me.
Do you know how comfortable they are?
Obviously
I
they
don't-
are because they're ugly as shit.
Look, they have the shit. They have the shit in here that massages your feet. Okay. Look at this.
I
You
just
see
thought
this
they
shit?
were a Pacific Northwest thing.
No.
That's everywhere now.
Nope, it's everywhere, and they're lovely. They exfoliate your feet as you exist throughout the day.
Hell, the way Tyler's pitching, I think I want to go get me some.
Bro, you need
Yeah.
some. I'm telling you, you have no idea. You have not had my feet haven't been this clean in my life, because they all the dead skin, that little shit on the bottom of them, it just fucking eats off the dead skin and everything, and so you just stay comfy. No, not ooh though. Otherwise, you're gonna just keep the dead skin on the bottom of your feet.
No.
How is that not ooer?
Well, I mean, I suppose you wash the dead skin out of them, but yeah.
Well, you wash it off, but are you sitting there grinding your feet while you're washing them to get the dead skin off the bottom?
Well, no, it just yeah.
Rilla had it right. Rilla had it right. You gotta hop in a river or a creek, and you gotta have. Is it Crocs are your best friend?
Crocs.
I'm just thinking, as the day goes on, and you walk in, and you're accumulating all this dead skin slough, and then you get to the end of the day, and your shoes.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
but that's why you clean them.
Amy, you're making it
Right.
creepy.
Amy. You wash your shoes, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying,
Huh?
the idea of walking around all day
I like
with
that, huh?
never mind. Never mind.
Wash your shoes.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm concerned about
Most
you.
people do.
Do you not wash
No.
your shoes, hillbilly?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about
So that's a negative,
okay, so for
Ghost Rider.
instance, when I was a kid growing up and we go to the lake or something, any lake or river or wherever we were that had like a mucky, gross bottom, I couldn't walk on it. It
Well,
just
every
grossed me the
river.
fuck out. So the thought of walking around in a shoe all day with some like nasty shit in your if I couldn't get rid of it immediately, it would. Ugh.
Okay, so but if you've walked through a river recently, and I say this as somebody who grew up near a river, near a lot of rivers and creeks and played in them a lot. If you've gotten shit from the river in your shoes, why when you step out of the river do you not run your shoes through the water that's not at the
Yeah,
bottom?
just like a flip flop.
You do, but you do, but just it's just like even like
Sounds like my ex, none really. You can be joking all you want to. I'm not.
Maybe you having a hard time getting at what you're trying to say.
Huh?
You having a hard time getting at what you're trying to say.
I just ugh. Yes.
You got to rinse the bitches out when you get out.
Well, no, I know. I know, but
did you not? Okay, so
I'm grossed out before I'm grossed out before the point of getting to the point of washing them out. So.
Well, we did a lot of farming when I was young, and so like we had to walk through hog shit a lot, which means like my galoshes were what was provided for me primarily.
Like
did you ever have galoshes?
The whole idea of being stuck in some shit before you can walk. Ugh. No.
Well, but the whole point of having the galoshes is to take them off when you're done walking through the shit, and like Nunrilla said, like pressure washing them bitches. You know?
Well, yeah, that's after the fact, but I'm still stuck at the during. And
what it boils down to is Amy's a city girl.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she's lived the city most of her life.
Well, there's that, but no,
All her life.
I have issues like with. Like unless it's like a nice sandy bottom like lake or something.
That doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Yes,
no,
it does.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Where?
My rule is if I can't see the bottom, I don't go in it.
It don't exist in Kentucky. I'll tell you that.
Hey, you'd love coming down here for the Gulf of Mexico because you go out to the beach and you can literally wade out to the high water mark where it drops off for boating, and it's like only ankle deep.
That's the ocean. We ain't talking about the ocean. We're talking about lakes, rivers, and creeks.
God, this makes me want she gets down here to get in the lake and then rub my feet on her.
No.
Oh, come on, real. Oh.
Damn.
Hey, babe. When I was down there for 4th of July. Do you remember me like looking at the water like some like
yeah, which I don't know why because Delho Lake is actually pretty clean for a lake.
Right. Well, right.
In the hot tub.
Listen, you need to just take her out crawdadding. Like
no doubt.
You need to take it next time she comes out. Take her out to the damn creek. And just y'all go in there and catch you some crawdads, okay?
Yeah.
Because I feel like she's missed that.
Mm-hmm.
And then teach her how to cook them, the whole thing. But I don't know.
Can't guarantee the crawdads, but crabs, that's another story.
Well, now we ain't all fucking in the Pacific Northwest, okay? We take what we can get over here with our little creeks and shit, okay? You go out and get all the crabs you want to. I ain't eating a fucking crab that came from Kentucky because that shit's in your pants.
I think what it'd be like taking Amy fishing.
And down south, you got the crawfish boils.
Trying to picture her taking Amy fishing and do catfishing when you cast the line. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying, we got crawdads here, but they just, they're little things.
Oh, they're all little things. That's the thing about crawdads. They're all little. That's why you got to get a bunch of them. It's like squirrels. You go out and bag you like 5 squirrels minimum if you're gonna eat squirrel. Okay.
Yep.
Babe, if you think I'm gonna go out there and fucking stick my arm down a fucking catfish, no.
No. I'm just trying to picture it with,
Listen,
your
ain't
patience.
either. I don't blame
the way her mind runs, I'm just trying to figure her catfishing where you just cast the pole and set it down and just sit there. I'm just trying to figure out how she lose her mind doing that.
No, I don't.
Last time I stuck my hand in a wet, dark hole, bad things happened.
My baby mama was like that too, kind of like she'd go fishing, but she couldn't do catfishing where you just sit there and wait. No, she had to constantly doing something, so that's casting and casting.
Fishing.
That's why you get reeds. That's why you get reeds and just tie the chicken livers and drop them for catfishing while you go regular fishing fuck with the
Yeah.
bluegills, play you a
Well-
couple out, whatever. Like, and then
Yeah, we'd run lines off tree limbs. We'd run our lines off the tree limbs hanging over the rock,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah.
banks and stuff like that, like with liver, and then you just go back and check them for catfish.
No,
Yeah,
well,
tree limbs
so-
work too, but it's a pain in the ass when like if it actually breaks it. We always got reeds and just stuck them in the bank.
Oh, okay.
What we are doing down here is cast netting.
Y'all get a pain in the ass because you gotta go track them some bitches down.
Y'all fancy as fuck, ain't you, Jay? Y'all just fancy as hell. Your church got a private school, all this shit. Fucking,
It's the South, man. The Gulf Coast. We go cast fishing for our bait for our fishing lines.
mm-mm.
Mm.
I don't have that.
You get a
luxury.
whole cast net full of minnows and hook them up on your pole and go fishing.
See, the benefit
Well,
to
who's-
catfishing though, you go get you some chicken livers, and if you don't catch shit, you can just cook them.
Who's
Yeah.
out rednecking who here?
God, I've been going live way too long because I'm sitting there clicking the comments and I'm trying to hit the button to highlight the comment.
Oh,
You know what I
no.
mean? Like, what the fuck?
I know, right?
You know, I
try
feel,
doing that
I
too all
feel
the
that,
time.
Nunrilla. I was I did the same thing, and I was told it would be fun. You know, this is what we want, and then like I don't have the extra bill necessarily because we're still married, but like, damn if that bitch ain't expensive. Like, I almost wish I had the bill. Like, thinking about it, the two of them combined are way more expensive living with me than if they just like slid off somewhere else. You know, I just don't have the heart to kick them out.
Yeah, mine cost me $1,500 a month.
I'm sure mine cost me more than that living here. I'm a relatively happy and simple person. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty simple myself too. Just simple.
We know
The
you
am-
are. We know you
the-
are.
The amount of money.
We're a bunch of simple men.
Yeah. The amount of money I spend left to my own devices is it's low. Okay.
Right.
I don't even have to eat every day. They gotta eat like 5 times a day. And it blows my mind. I'm like, where the fuck do you put this? I'm the biggest person in this house. How the fuck are you doing this?
Yeah, well, it looks like I'm going to end up cutting this short soon. I'm at 11% on my battery with it plugged in.
Right, bro. Just
Yeah.
let us
You need a
know.
higher output charge end.
What's wrong with
Huh?
your charger, dog? What's wrong with
I
your
have no
phone?
idea. I don't know. I think it's my hacker.
You need a no. You
Obama
need a high
phone.
amperage power brick with a Type C to C
I mean,
power direct charging.
I mean, I have a brick charger also, but that one I burnt out while I was on the live, so I'm having to charge it back up.
Well, the brick charge or the brick end is what goes into the wall.
Oh no,
Well, you
I
need
mean,
those high wattage.
I've got that
How
plugged
many
in
watts
already.
is it?
I'm not sure.
So your phone, what kind of phone you got?
S22 Galaxy.
Oh, so yeah, that thing should be charging at least 30 to 30 watts or so.
Yeah, I'm down to 9%
So-
with it plugged in.
What the fuck? We talking science behind like phone
But-
chargers and shit. I'm going to bed. Y'all have a
Yeah,
good
it's-
night.
StreamYard tends to eat my battery.
I have to go to work.
Yeah, go get a high wattage brick to plug in with that's Type C to Type C.
Mm-hmm. I feel
And
you.
you shouldn't have any problems with it charging then.
I appreciate the information. I usually
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have this problem, but for some reason today I let it go down to like 30% before plugging it in, and it ended up not charging.
Well, I'm thinking about, since you're going to end, I think I might go live and do this flood reaction live.
Cool. Thank you everybody for the
Yeah, I
birthday
have-
wishes. and I appreciate everybody that hopped up.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, happy birthday, Jay.
I appreciate it.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And y'all
All right,
have a good
Tyler.
night too.
All right, y'all.
Later,
And if I
y'all.
get my phone charged, I might pop into your live and check out what you're doing.
What are you doing right now on HBR?
Same about going live with OBS so I can do this
Oh,
vlog
okay.
reaction.
I'll hop up. Okay.
Dude, I got a lot of shit added to OBS, and it's gonna be a
Oh,
lot of fun.
Oh, I want to join. So if you go
Hell
live, we'll be over there. I'll probably talk to Amy for a minute because she got to go to bed, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at 6%. So y'all have a
Alright,
good
well,
one.
oh,
I'm
shit,
gonna
that's
shut it down.
dropping
I
quick.
appreciate y'all stopping in for my birthday.
happy birthday, son of a bitch.
Thank you, thank you.
Some bitch.
You're
Later,
a year
kid.
older.
All right. Peace out. Baby, call me.
Yep.
Have a good one, y'all.
Have a good night.
Night.
Alright,
Creek squad,
bye.
motherfuckers.
Freak Squad. Moist nipples.